And boom, boom, bam. We are live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Timmy.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
So we've got some other people that'll be popping up here soon. But we have 23 awesome people out there already. We got Pontoon Jody saying first, suckers. I added the sucker part, but Sampy's out there. How's it going? Jose, good morning, my friend. Here, kitty. Woo, 22.22 minutes. Miss Jody, no deer this morning. McWhiskers is out there. Good morning, Bugman 22. How you doing? Catfish dog in the house.
Catfish
What's up?
dog.
Danimal said, just had 4 deer running across the field behind and beside me about 100 yards away. Couldn't get them to stop. One was tall and wide rack buck. There you go.
There you go.
They're in the area. It's day 2 out there by him. Lance is in the house. That's right. Wouldn't be STANday. I was trying for right at 9:02, but let's see. Don Johnson, good morning. Steve Ransom's out there. Great to see you, Steve. Dave B. Gigability, don't ask. How are you? 33 awesome people in here now. There is the link. If anybody, I've been having issues with the phone. We are switching to iPhones, but of course, you know the way phone companies work. I had to send in my other old phone, and it's just a whole
It's a whole thing.
Oh, Mac says he's on the way.
Oh, not Mac.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Let me see if I can get the link to him. Oh, actually, Rhonda's got it. There she is out there. I sent that to you. Nina's kayak crew is out there. Lance says, I was wondering why Stan was so quiet. My phone was all the way down. He had it on mute. Just so everybody knows, there is going to be some muting today. That is Danny Stone. That's up there. We are still having StreamYard is still having the issues. So Danny is okay. We have it worked out. We're going to let Danny talk for just a second here. I think he's right there. Let me unmute Danny real quick.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, I'm throwing everything but the kitchen sink at them. And we've got the rainbow out today. We've got all the rods out. Uncle Loon, Muddy River, Black Betty, Mad Cats. What else we got? Oh, we even put the little Freddy rod out today. We got him in his little booster seat right there, so he looks just as tall as the other one. So make him feel a little bit more important. And we're throwing carp, shad, skipjack, and some shiner minnows are on there. So we got a plethora of bait and a rainbow of color for them to bite on.
A water bait?
A plethora.
Triple point bonus word there. So yeah, as you can hear, there's the echo. So we're gonna bring Danny. Oh,
what happened?
Garbite. Yep. Okay. Mute. There we go. I muted Danny again. So yes, I'm doing this from 2 different phones. So we're trying to. I'm streaming from the iPhone and controlling things from this phone. You're multitasking today, so you may miss some. All right, that's okay. No problem at all. Let's see. Dave B, Lisa Elliott, Lance McCool guy, Don Johnson.
Lance McCool guy.
Yeah, I jumped the gun on that bite there, Stan. That's a big chunk of carp. I should have let him take that a little bit longer. Impatience will kill you.
Oh, man. You ain't lying. and that just goes to show. Oh,
Oh, it's a good one too.
Get him, Timmy. And Denny, that just goes to show it doesn't matter how long you've been fishing. We still, if you don't get excited, man, go play tennis or golf or whatever else you want to do. Because if you're not getting
Oh, it's
excited
coming
out
this
there
way.
catfishing, you're doing something wrong.
Oh, this is a good fish, guys.
Way to go, Timmy.
Or a decent one anyway. Oh man, he's swimming right at me. I thought that one was hung up too, but it wasn't. What we got here? What we got? Oh, big old blue cat.
Woohoo!
Now see if I can get down here without killing myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I need my pliers.
All right, let me get that out of the way. In case you do, at least we'll have it on video. Notice I almost said film. I'm getting away from saying that because what's film? Nobody knows what that is anymore.
Oh man, I was hoping this spot was producing this time of year. And it is. Oh,
Uncle
yeah, that's a nice
Jeeps.
blue.
Uncle Jeep
Nice
says so.
blue cat.
Danny's going to use sign language today. I think he might end up breaking a finger or two.
He's not. He's not huge or anything.
Hey, Timmy, a fish is a fish. That's a great way to start.
Yeah, he's probably about 10 or 15 or 15.
Dude, sometimes I think that they fight harder than some of the bigger fish sometimes. They're athletic at that age and that size.
Got him.
Had the S23 Ultra, Brandon. That might work out good. I had the S23,
Ah,
and I just
man.
I just didn't care for it. But I didn't get the Ultra.
Oh yeah, nice blue this morning.
Shirley T's out there. What's up, Doc? Doc Reed's out there. Palmetto Cats. Good morning. Good morning. So the skunk. Denimal said filming is still an acceptable term, at least to me, anyways.
Oh wow, he's hooked good too. He's hooked real good. Anytime you got to bust out the pliers, it means it's
Yeah,
hooked good. All right,
you
Brandon, come
got
on.
that right.
Got it. All right, I'll show it to you guys real quick before we weigh it.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go. All right, let's get
nice
a weight on
fish.
him. All right, 13 pounds.
Woohoo! 13. All right,
And the grips are like, what, 0.2 or something like that?
we'll go with 13.
All right. There she is there. Nice blue, guys. Pretty.
Beautiful fish. Yeah, I tell you
Clean
what,
as a
they're at
whistle.
that. They're in that range right there, like that 15-pound range to 20 pound. Man, they are some fighting fish. Awesome job. Great start, Timmy. We had some guesses. Palmetto saying 16.3. Catfish and
There you
Dreams,
go.
12.56.
Clean
Real
release.
time. And he gone. Real time catfishing saying, nice one, Timmy.
Good start for the morning, guys.
Excellent start. Excellent start. Okay. So, boom, boom, bam. We're up to 54 awesome people out there. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Oh, here we go. I got to get used to having this. That's right. Let's hit the thumbs up if you could, please. I'd appreciate it. Good morning, Jenny. There's catfishing for real. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, that one was hung up, and I was actually thinking about breaking it off, but I just let it go, and we ended up catching something on it. So that's freaking cool.
Oh, let's see here. Wow, who is this that we are adding to the stage now? What the what? What is going
What
on
the
here?
fish snatcher?
We got Dan and Stan.
You never know who you're going to run into at the boat ramp.
We're getting the band back together.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
picked the wrong day to stay home.
That is what always happens. I was all set. I was actually outside this morning and I'm like I couldn't figured it'd be easier if I just stayed home. And then look at that. At the boat ramp they got the big boat.
It's always easier to stay home, but
No, I meant
better.
on him.
No.
I was not moving well today.
The weather tricked us. It is beautiful out here right now.
Yeah, of course it is. It looked like it was supposed to be 30 degrees all morning.
It was when we launched, but by the time we got the boat off the trailer, it feels like 50.
You notice
Well,
anything different in that background there?
let me see.
I'll figure it out one of these days.
Yeah, I won't tell you. I'll let you figure it out.
Hold on. I got to pull it up so I can actually see it here.
I mean, it's clear as day right there. Maybe you move Palmetto's comment. You might be able to see it a little better.
That's what I just. Oh, it's still there.
No, not.
Oh, yeah, I'll better not.
How about this?
Oh, yeah, way better.
Still not getting it, huh?
I'm probably looking right over top of it.
Yep.
Oh, what cat?
Is it the different multi-bars?
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 new multi-bars.
I never had them before.
I never had multi-bars.
Oh, there's a bite. Oh, no, just slack, I see. There you go. Nice.
There's some of that going on.
We did have a bite,
Whew.
but
That got me sweating.
Jay Gutter Moreno? El Gringo. What?
What do you say?
Hola.
that's one of Jenny's friends.
That's what I thought. El Gringo es el mejor.
They say you're the best gringo.
Yes,
Poor-
thank you. Gracias.
You're
Is
the
that
best.
a compliment or not?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Jenny's laughing out there.
You are the best gringo that ever was.
Oh, yeah. Then Fish on is Ed Evans is noticing. He's saying right-handed reel, Stan.
Oh yeah.
I think you had some
We've
left-handed ones
converted them
last.
to the right side.
The right side, yeah. I think you had some left-handed reels the last time that gracias, Jenny. Thank you.
Yeah. It's not just the right side, it's the right side.
Yeah.
We got one left-hand
The,
reel, and it's
the
mine.
other way is the wrong side.
Don't make no sense now.
Don't make no sense to go left. You ever watch people reel with their with the left? It just looks weird.
But it feels so right.
Well, the good thing about getting used to doing both is a lot of times you can find left-handed reels cheaper because not as many people buy them. So,
Only those weird.
but
And I should tell you something.
and I don't want to bring it. I don't want to bring it up, but since somebody else did,
Oh crap! Here we go.
Yeah.
if I forgot I'm
He
doing
got
two
the
phones.
picture out.
If you notice in this picture, you see that reel? It's a left-handed reel in the picture that we caught that 222-pound fish on right there. Just saying. So they do work.
Yeah, it used to be a problem, but it doesn't bother me at all anymore. I guess that first time you use it, it's a little funny.
Mick Whiskers is saying the dynamic duo is back out there.
That's right. In trouble now. Or we are. One of the two.
Multi-bars. So when is the barmaid going to take your wing order? Hope they have wings today. 217's out there. How's it going? Catfishing for real says I fish lefty. 50 Cent saying hello to all in chat.
Excuse me. Everything blowing up back there.
So far, just since y'all are just coming in, Danny had a pretty good takedown. He believes it was a gar on a big chunk of bait that he had out there. And Timmy is in the lead right now with a 13-pounder.
Are you kidding me?
Starting it off early.
Uncle Jeep saying, well, if you reel with your left hand, you're in your right mind.
We're just waiting on that tide to get going.
What about Sinead is saying it's too early for the S word. Too early for the S word. Fished with a spinning reel for 20 years. Hey, there he is. Mark Catfishing. Crappie in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Okay, we are caught up. David Ogden, yes, this is live. I was just a little behind in chat for a second, but Catfish and Crappie Mark saying, watching while painting jigs. Mark, hey Mark. Fishing with Steve Mosley's out there. Hey, Steve Mosley, what you missed is Danny had a nice big old bite. He believes it was a gar bite. And so far, Timmy is in the lead with 13 pounds.
We're drifting down that way. Seen all that in that corner?
Mm-hmm.
Got birds.
There we go. Yeah, I was watching a video the other day on how to powder coat the jigs. That was pretty cool looking.
Something keep blowing up back there.
Saw how to make the little powder painter with PVC.
Man, I was so freaking angry yesterday. We have a local Facebook page, Conowingo Dam and some other Facebook page. And a guy posted pictures, local guy posted pictures of a fish box that's right. It's like straight across from here at Port Deposit boat ramp. Had 2,500 pounds of flathead in it. The biggest one was 54 pounds.
Wow.
Commercial.
Wow. And you know,
And
that
was
was
boasting about it. Was boasting about it and posting
well,
pictures.
well, and that's the issue. You know, if commercial fishermen and recreational fishermen and the DNR, but people don't give a crap about catfish. They're considered a food source, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, we were actually going to have a show about that Friday night. We ended up going out fishing live. Creel and I were going to talk about that and, actually post some stuff up and how long it takes for them to get that size and et cetera, et cetera. But, with commercial fishing, if they would harvest the
Fish on, fish on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I just got a big bump too, so.
Let me get back into the studio.
He's running like crazy. He was slamming that sucker. Got him under the roof. He's still running crazy. Doing a twirl. Trying to bring up the side of the boat. We're gonna need the net. Ready? You're gonna need the net.
They're getting the net. I think might be a lead change here.
Uh-oh.
Woo! Welcome to STANday.
We don't know yet. Fishing Fever's out there. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. 50 Cent. 50 Cent saying, I'm being bad today. I'm in church watching two stands. Well, that reminds me of that. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's in the 20s.
Nice.
Fishing Fever saying, let's go. S3 and Dan.
You choked it. Oh my god. You don't see that every day. No, you don't.
Yeah, let's see. Once you see it again, put your guesses in out there.
She's a nice one.
$202's out there. Good morning. Good morning. Small Water Charters. How you doing? Uncle Jeep's out there. Spider-Man Stan. I think the Spider-Man Stan. And Aquadan, the guy who falls off boats.
Spider-Man and Aquaman.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see Aquadan today. That water temperature.
Too cold for that.
It's temperature's what, down in the 50s, I would imagine, right, Dan?
The water temp's mid-50s.
Mid-50s, yeah, that would be my
Air's
guess.
not quite even that yet, I don't think.
Palmetto's got his guess going 26. He's saying 26.
I guess we have to weigh this sucker. Huh? Whoa, calm down, dude.
There we go. Pretty fish, healthy looking.
Yeah, let's see that thing. Nice little
course.
there. Skinny.
Of course, I know y'all are going to be shocked. My guess is 22.2. Jim Hampton, 22.8. David,
I don't think it's going to make the lead.
23. Yeah, I think that's.
I don't think that's going to make it.
You don't think so?
That's not going to take the lead.
He's calling 12.9 then.
12.9. 12.95.
Spring thing.
I guess so. Stay on the box.
And
He's on
we
the
have
ground.
another guest about to come up. As soon as we get this.
Yeah, make sure you take 10 off for the grips.
Yeah, those heavy green ones, right?
Heavy green ones.
Yeah, they
Those
got
look
those
solid
lead.
steel to me.
Yeah. Well, solid steel
Right
with
at
lead
21.
inlays.
Not laughing.
Call him 20.
Yeah. All right, everybody got their guesses?
Let's see. Fish and Fever is saying 20.3. Big John 12.7. Donald Long 24.8. Smallwater Charters 18. Danimals is 17.8. Shirley is 22.19 for Make It Look
He may
Easy.
not be a goober today, but he's a future goober, that's for sure.
And there he goes. Another beautiful blue going back in.
With the tail flip, he's out of here.
Thank you.
McWhisker saying 21.2. Dale Hayslip with the 22.2. All right, so what do we got, guys?
It was 21 with the grips, so 20 pounds.
20 pounds. All right.
Woohoo! Nice
We
fish.
had some really
Thank you.
good gifts. McWhiskers was 21. Dale 22. Fishing with Steve Mosley was 20. There we go. Fish and Fever 20.3. Great guesses out there. Good job. Shirley T with the 22. Jim Hampton with 22. All right. Great start today. 67 awesome people out there watching. Thank everybody for coming in. Thanks for getting those guesses in there. Donald Long saying good morning.
Yeah, that guy crushed that rod.
So, yeah, that was a good takedown. Okay, so we have Stan and Dan in the lead at 20 pounds. Timmy at 13.
Oh, you know what? Since there's two of them, they have to split it.
I don't catch fish. I just watch.
So that's 11 pounds each.
That's right.
That means I'm still in the lead.
Let's see. Small water charters. They do say they're taking 4 folks out from Miami today. This should be interesting. Now, small water, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you do mostly bass charters, right? And down there, you're talking some monster bass, but and again, Danny is okay. There's still that StreamYard issue with Chrome. Apparently they're working on it. Bass and crappie. All right, today is a crappie charter on Lake Okeechobee. Well, let's hope you have a great crappie charter, not a crappy charter, because that's not good. But but Danny Stone is still. We're getting some pretty good echo and stuff, so we've got him muted. I know people would be worried if I didn't make that announcement. They're wondering why he's not doing a lot of talking, but that's why. So we're gonna have him pop in and out occasionally throughout the day. He gets a fish on, and so that's gonna be that. Kevin from Palmetto Cats. I just got my. I always say that one wrong. The Alios, the ALIGOS 400 the other day. That's the Pisky Fun. Low profile reel. Feels good. We'll be using it tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out piskyfun.com. Use Kevin's code CAT18. CAT18 saves you 18% off, and it works with a lot of other codes out there too. So always try to check that one out. Pisky Fun Chaos, one of my favorite reels. I love those reels. I got one from Uncle Jeep actually, and we caught and I believe that was the 40, and got a 50 some pounder on it. month or two ago. So Walbots Nate fishing with a guy just minus 19 pounds off eats fish. Half century catfish and 50 Cent is saying Danny Stone is always quiet. Now wait a minute. We're gonna Danny, we're gonna give you a chance to reply to that one because I don't believe it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There you go. Oh, you've got yourself muted now.
Muted now, Danny. Yeah, that's that's like putting me in a straitjacket. Which, by the way, has been attempted before. Yeah, I had to go through and freshen up. I had to freshen up all the my conservation numbers on all my rods because hey, hold that thought. We got a little bump going on there. That's acting like a gar. Forget it. Yeah, anytime you're fishing on Mississippi, you actually have a 2-rod limit. But if you put your conservation number on there, these gar will kill them. I'm fishing in the gar hole today.
There you go.
That was a pretty decent takedown, but as soon as you pick the rod up, they spit it out. But if you're fishing with you can fish with 2 rods on the Mississippi, but you can go up to 50 as long as you have your conservation number written on them. We've got 8 rods out, so we had to go through and freshen up our numbers on there, just in case Mr. Green Jeans comes by and says hi.
That's something else. And just the time that you don't have the numbers, that's when it'll show up.
Well, I keep them on there, but you know, I can go through with a Sharpie every now and then and freshen them up just to be on the safe side. It'd be the difference between a ticket and a have a nice day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's
I'm definitely plagued by gar this morning. Hopefully they'll move out of here and the catfish will start biting.
There you go. All right, Danny. I'm gonna I'll mute you here again, and I'm gonna get back to talking to chat.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you.
There we go. We got Danny muted again. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully, StreamYard is working on fixing that with. Hopefully, StreamYard is working on fixing that with the Google Chrome issue, but we'll do the best we can for now. Let's see. We had Avids in the house. We have Outdoors Addiction in the house. Good morning, everyone. Trying to keep up here. If that's a current scene behind S3 and Dan, I think I know where they are. If I'm correct, they're already doing way better than me there. You never know.
What are you doing?
All right. Oh, Mac, let me get that to Mac real quick. And while I'm doing that, let's add JG. Sorry, JG, I got caught up in all the excitement here and then talking to Danny. And
It's all good, man.
so just to catch up on things, we have Dan and Stan 3 that have caught a 20-pounder, and Timmy is at a 13-pounder, and Danny has had some pretty decent takedowns, but he believes they're all gar.
Well, that is just an awesome morning.
Absolutely great way to start.
Yeah.
Let me get this. Mac is out there, so I just got to get Mac the link. If I guess copy. I will be right back.
I've had all kind of computer issues this morning. It's been really weird. So I did an iPhone update, and that you know how when you get a new phone and it'll come in, it'll say hello, and then you got to go through all this stuff like what you
Mm-hmm.
want to do and what you don't want to do, and so that was weird. And then I started the studio computer this morning, and it came up doing all kind of crazy stuff. So I think I've learned for the past years is that you have to tell the computer or the phone what you want to do, not let it tell you what to do.
Absolutely.
It was aggravating, you know. I mean, it's just like all this happened overnight. Good morning, Dave. Thank you. Good morning, everyone in chat. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. Glad to be here.
All right.
Good morning, Ed. I see Danny found him another jacket. And Timmy out there, he's caught one. Mr. Dan. Goober Time, God Service, and STANday out there looking good in their enclosure. Man, them enclosures is game changers, boy, for wintertime fishing. I mean, my dad has one on his pontoon, full enclosure. We got like a little single heater on a propane, like 20-pound propane cylinder.
Uh-huh.
And you turn it on, I mean, for a few minutes, and like if your hands are really cold, and then you have to turn it off. I mean, it gets too hot in there. Good morning, Austin. Thank you, sir. So I see that you were doing the big scramble too this morning, Stan, with all the phones, and were you doing the octopus thing?
Yeah, well,
You got like 8 arms going.
you know how that goes, and eyes going this way and that way, and I can't see to begin with. But yeah, there's 64 awesome people out there, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Outdoors Addiction, great to see you again. Y'all check out Outdoors Addiction. Good friend, I met him at CatCon last year. But anyways, oh, I know where they are too. Spider-Man, Stan, and Aquadan are on a boat in the water. I bet there's fish in the water too. The real question is, what snacks did they bring today?
Yeah. Peanut butter Lance crackers.
There you go. There's the answer.
Hey, I really liked what was that? That was Jeep came up with that, you know, when STANday said, "Oh, I'd rather take serious questions," and then Jeep came up with that crazy question. I was like, "Wow, where did that come from?"
On line 17A of your 1040 tax form. That's right. That's right. You can always count on Uncle Jeep. He's the troll you want to have in your chat. Oh, we're gonna add Mac and Crystal here.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
awesome seeing everybody. Let me get Mac and them add to stage. Good morning, Mac.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Hey, Mac.
Doing
How you
fantastic. Oh, we got a boom bam.
Woo!
50 Cent. Thank you with the 19.99. Happy STANday. Well, same to you, my friend. Thank you for the support out there. I really appreciate it. That means a whole bunch to me. You will not
Absolutely.
know. The super chats, the likes, the thumbs ups, the shares, just coming in and hanging out with us. That all of it is important to a channel that's trying to come out on a weekly basis and do some things.
Ain't never been
Just trying to make it.
If you hit the thumb, even just come, like I said, showing up and hitting that thumbs up is a huge help to the channels out there. So thank you. Feel free to share the links out there. Everybody that's up here, their link is out in the chat, including JG and Danny Stone. Everybody's link that's up here is out in the description. But 50 Cent, thank you very much, brother. I definitely appreciate you. Richard Jarvis out there. Good to see you, Richard. OG Sean White, good morning. Good morning. Happy STANday. Hello to all. STANday, you like questions. How does someone get into catfishing in Massachusetts? Well, I can answer that question for you a little bit. You have to have the right
Import some
expectations.
catfish.
Yeah. So you got bullheads and probably some channel cats. So find the waters that
Yep.
hold channel cats, and there you go. Because you can even fish where bullheads and the channel cats will bite through the ice.
Yeah, 217 had a question in here, Stan. I can't answer it, but maybe you can.
Fish on.
Not.
Yep.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my
Timmy,
goodness.
Timmy.
Jimmy may be taking the lead back here. 60 awesome people out there. Thank you very much. Yeah, I
Oh, did you
noticed.
see that? Did you see that bass hook set he put on that thing?
I saw that. I saw that. He must be using them
Wow.
double action hooks.
Oh yeah.
That's a good fish. He's
I'm
all
amazed
excited.
I'm amazed when they change things. Sometimes they forget about the obvious things, or they may be trying to put the about page someplace else. I know that I've seen.
No, don't lose it.
That's funny. That thing's running right at him, I guess.
Whoa, that's a pretty good bend right there.
Yeah.
I think we might have a lead change.
Oh yeah. That's a nice blue.
Oh, I see the splash out
Awesome,
there.
Timmy.
All right, now I gotta get.
We on too.
Now I gotta get net down there.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Problems.
You're all right. I'm coming
Oh,
over.
yeah, probably.
Just saying that this tide starting to get rolling. And there goes this rod. Take it off.
Man, it's a nice day to be out fishing here in the Carolinas. I wish I was out there.
Oh, look at Dan and Stan are on two, so we may have a lead change and another
good
lead
one.
change.
There's Dan with the GoPros going. He's got a Goober Time Guide Service channel out there. He puts a lot of good information out there for.
Guys, isn't it?
Timmy's fish is in the
Oh yeah,
net.
it's probably 15, 20.
Is that Timmy?
That's Timmy.
Yeah, he said it's probably 15 or 20. Look at him. That's a good net full.
He's
And,
probably about 15, 16.
and good morning, Mac. Good morning. I know we got all kinds of action going on, but great to see you out there, my friend. 60
Yeah,
awesome
fish.
people. Thank you. Hey, Lucky Ronnie's out there. We got all kinds of people coming into chat today. Great to see you. Lucky Ronnie, check him out on Facebook.
Oh yeah, nice fish.
This thing's giving Stan a run for his money here.
Uh-oh. We'll get
Holy
that
crap,
fish over
he wasn't
full
hooked
screen in
very
a
good.
second.
Oh. All right, let's get a look at him real quick.
Let me get you on solo layout there, Timmy.
Nice,
All right.
Timmy. Nice, man.
That's a nice fish.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's in the 20s. I would say it's in the 20s. Get your guesses out there on that one. And I need to somehow get a meeting with and Lucky Ronnie. Check him out on Facebook. I saw that he found a new lake. He had a monster that he caught on that new lake. So shout out there.
Woo, there's a fat boy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Dan and Stan 3's got a fat boy.
You can have your 19 pounds back. We'll
What's going on now?
You want us to split it up? We get half and half? Still?
Uh-oh. That's
Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm never going to be able to go fishing with Stan again.
No, never.
They're going to make sure they're because I decided
to fish on, Danny Stone.
Oh,
Yay!
Woo! Oh, crap. I gotta get my notebook here.
I gotta get more cowbell going.
Yeah, drink the cowbell. I'll get my notebook. Okay, son, keep it there.
All right.
Hold on, Timmy.
I tried to bank flip him. It was a little channel cat. He popped off.
Oh, well, you got
Well,
your point
you got your
two
point
two in,
two
Danny.
two
You
in,
got your
Danny. You
point
got your
two
point
two
two
in.
two in.
Yeah, I tried to lift him up this steep embankment. I thought he ain't big. I can flip him up here. As soon as I pulled one, he flipped right off there. A little channel cat, maybe 2 pounds.
Wow, nice
Wow,
fish,
nice
Stan.
fish, Stan.
Hold on 1 second, son.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably 40.
40.
That's a
That's
belly
a
though. Look at the
belly, though.
size
Look at
of
the
the
size
belly
of
on
the
that.
belly on that one.
Hey,
Somebody
public
get
service
somebody.
announcement. The big
Gonna
fish
look
are
at the line
biting.
quick.
Get with
Hold on,
Goober
hold on,
Time
hold on.
Guide Service.
Hold on
Hold on 1 second, 1 second.
I know.
I
You gotta
know.
give me a
You got to give
second.
me a second.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We're having a
Okay,
lot of
now go,
echoes,
son.
Stan. He's trying to
Now go.
fix it.
There we go. All right, public service announcement. The big ones are biting. Get with Goober Time Guide Service.
There you go.
Yeah. End
Goober,
of story.
Goober Times link is out in the description.
Nice,
Okay,
man.
let's go to Timmy.
Damn, that's fatty. That's a
All right,
Timmy's get,
net thing
there
here.
he is, 24-4.
woo!
Nice.
Awesome job,
Nice
Timmy.
big old
Somebody
fish.
get a screenshot of that.
1-0 with another.
Man, we are getting some weight in the boats in the bank today.
Yeah.
65.
I would have never survived over here on Moss Lake today with these fish. But it would have been fun fishing.
Okay,
Kyle
so
Meadowcat said he's going fishing tomorrow. Glad to see that.
let's get the guesses going on Dan and Stan's fish. Let me find my pen over here.
Probably about right. The two for the net.
I already zeroed it.
Oh,
That was all fish.
Gotcha.
It's got to have the number 2 in it somewhere, Stan. So we'll go with 42.22 pounds.
It's got a 3 in there somewhere. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you.
There you go.
Let's see. Mick Whiskers is saying 43.6, half century, 50 cent with 38.4, 42 for Lucky Ronnie. David Ogden, 35.6,
This is a
42.2.
fat boy.
It is definitely fat. 36.8
Man.
from Donald Long.
40. You ready for the weight? It's 43.
Woo!
43.
We'll get this fat boy back.
I think I had 42.22.
And the fish.
Thank you, Richard, for dropping the links out there.
Looks like yeah,
43. So Dan and Stan are at 60 now.
wow. Ed
Tim
Evans had 42.2. He
They out
had a
there
guess
cheating.
Exit
Hey,
solo layout.
hey,
That one's
hey,
gone.
nobody in the catfish community is cramming weights down the bellies.
A lot of good guesses out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Bunch of good fishermen in here today, Stan. In the comments in the crowd here and with the panel. Just great.
Absolutely. Up on panel, out in the chat. Love it, love it, love it. So,
Miss Shirley T in the house. Good morning, Shirley. She's got 53 in there.
and if y'all didn't see that, Shirley T caught her very first striper the other day. What a beautiful fish it was.
Yeah, she fished one of the tournaments this weekend.
She just did Jody's on Friday night, and I believe she came in second because I think we were third or fourth. anyways, it was Jody had a great night, and Shirley and Jen, they were I think they ended up with 19 pounds.
So for those that are see this comment that Stan has on the screen here, with Fish on Ed Evans, and that well, he changed it, but the the right pronunciation for that crazy spelled word is skookle. So I pretend like I'm trying to say school, and then I say skookle.
There you go. Yep.
But that is in PA, up in Pennsylvania. I
Yep.
think Mr.
Pennsylvania.
Jeff Bill fishes up there a good bit.
Well, you know what that is? That's that Pennsylvania Dutch language that you can't figure
Yeah,
out.
well.
So.
Oh, you can't figure that out. The first time I saw that, I was like, "What is that?" It's not a word.
Okay, so let's see. Timmy had
Timmy's was 24.
24 4.
something.
24 4. Yeah.
And what was your first fish, Timmy? 13, right?
13.
Right. So that's 37 4. I've been able to keep the weights in my heads, but it's wild today already.
Not today.
There we go. 217's got it down. He was there. That's right. Jody and James were first.
Shirley second. 217.
217 and Brad, they were fishing together. They were third. We were fourth. Jeff Beal fifth. Possum sixth. That's right. In the caboose. Caboose, buddy.
So everyone caught a fish there on Jody's show, right? Yeah, looks like it.
Yep. And I was trying to tie Shirley for second, and we had like 7 minutes left. And you hear me talk a lot about targeting fish, and a lot of times it's the bait that you use. So there was we had caught a big sucker that we were using for bait. So in cutting that up in chunks and stuff, there was some of its gut pocket that had fell out on the floor of the boat. Yeah, so we freshened baits, and I'm like, all right, we need 2 pounds. So we need, Jody, you round it up to the next pound. So I'm like, all right, son, take that piece of gut down there, that piece of guts. It was just a smaller piece, my wife's like, stop saying guts, stop saying guts. So put it on. And do you know that 2 minutes after the show ended, 2 minutes after the live ended, we had a 1-point-something pound fish.
Wow.
We would have ended up tying it. The fish that we wanted hit the bait everything worked except it was just 2 minutes too late.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. That's right. 217 says he was trying to take the lead of the three of us, and they were separated by 2 pounds. Yeah, Jody had a great night. She had caught
Isn't that fun? When you get in there and you start fishing, and you get that close a weight, and you're getting right down to the last, that's so much fun.
Absolutely. And then when and especially when you put a plan together, even if it's even if you're just targeting that 1 pound fish or 2 pound fish,
yeah,
and you say use that, put that there, and it actually works. I mean, that's like
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I tell you that Jody's shows, I don't know how long she's been doing, a couple of years, I guess. But that's a lot of fun for people to get up there and have something to watch on Friday nights. And you remember back in the day when it was only just Hee Haw, we had to watch Hee Haw on Saturday night, and that was it.
Right.
And we had to get up. So my neighbor, I would go over to my neighbor's house sometimes, a younger person, and watch TV. And he had a hockey stick, and it had this groove cut out in the end of the hockey stick. He could sit on the couch. He could sit on the couch and reach over with the hockey stick. And had an old RCA TV, with the rotary dial on it. And he could reach over there and get the hockey stick grooved on that switch, and he could turn it without getting off the couch.
Channels 2 through 13. Oh, that's right. Love Boat.
Yeah.
Love Boat.
Yeah, hockey stick remote.
Yeah, and then what was it? In the 80s, we had Dukes of Hazard on Friday nights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Atari. Remember Atari?
Oh, do I
The
remember Atari? I
yeah,
still
the
have an
game.
Atari.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have mine or not. Oh, you remember the other one too? The next one that came out was called Intellivision.
Television. Yep. Yep.
You remember
Then
that one?
Sega.
I played football on the television, and
Yeah.
you had to punch in three numbers for your defense or three numbers
Yeah.
for your play, and then you watch the screen go on. And then that's kind of like anybody out there have the vibrating metal football
Yes.
game where you had the men on there and you turn it on, that vibrating go. There he goes. There he goes. It's
Yeah, I
funny.
think that was the what that was in the 70s, I think.
Oh Lord.
They were great games. Who remembers the lawn jarts?
Oh yeah, that was. I think they finally banned those.
Yeah, well they have them back again, but it's not
That
the same
rubber.
thing. It's got the round rubber tip on it and
Yeah,
stuff.
these long darts I played would have had razor tips on them, man. You,
Oh, and you know how us boys are, I've said it a lot that you don't age past 12. So we would be out there and sharpen the tips with on the concrete and stuff, you're
yeah,
sharpening the tips.
oh yeah.
You could throw
That's
that
what
sucker into a tree.
that's what my wife says when my band shows up. She says all men are 12 years old.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
without a doubt. 63 awesome people out there. Yeah, everybody's saying yard darts were great.
yeah. If nobody knows what that is, so that was this dart, but it had, held it by your hand. It had these big old. You know what a dart looks like? You throw at a dartboard. Everybody kind of can relate to that, but these things were giant. So they were about, I don't know, probably 10 inches long. They had these great big wide fins on them and these arrow tips on them. And what you did was you had a little round ring that you put at the other end of the yard, and it's so much distance. And what you did was you trying to land the dart in that ring. And there was a lot of kids got hurt with that thing.
Yeah, that's finally what happened. Well, because then you have, like I said, we were all 12, so then you had to do it wasn't fun enough just trying to throw it into the circle. You did the
Yeah.
whole throw it straight up in the air and see who could stay there the longest or try to catch it before.
Oh no, you didn't do that.
Of course you did.
Hey, Stan. I think that's right up there with let's hit the apple off the top of my of your head with the baseball bat. This is a bad idea.
And let's see, going back, there's Ed Evans saying, JG, it's funny you said that, JG. Possum said it. Possum said I had him pondered for a long time with school kill, and KP used to say it was a $20 word.
$20 word.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
for those words like that, that's that. I call that the triple point Scrabble bonus word there.
Yeah. I didn't play Scrabble very much. I don't know. I think I just wanted to listen to loud music.
More Reese Cason in the house. Good morning, more Reese. 65 awesome people. Thank everybody for coming in. For those just coming in, we've got Dan is standing in the lead with 60. They had a 17 and then a 43 pounder. So, and then we have Timmy. So we've had four lead changes so far already in the first hour. Timmy started it out with a 13. Then Dan and Stan caught a 17. Then Timmy caught the 24.4, which brought him up to 37.4. And then Dan and Stan caught the 43, which brought them up to 60. Danny's had a couple of massive garbites, and Mac and Crystal are just getting going. So welcome to hour 2.
Hey Stan, we'll play the cowbells.
Awesome.
Here we go. All right, one more because we had another fish. There you go. More cowbell.
I love it. All right, Timmy, it's your turn now. lead change number 5. See
I don't
Danny
know.
up at the rods.
That cowbell thing reminds me of the old radio shows you used to listen to. They had all kind of crazy sound effects, but and it's a shame that we can't talk to. I mean, we can't talk to Danny much because he would remember this. But you remember the is it War War of the
War of the
Worlds?
Worlds.
Yeah, and it was a radio show.
Yep. And
So
go ahead.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I remember.
well, anyway, they had all these sound effects. People were in a radio station and they were making all these noises and had all this stuff, and that was so cool. You don't see that anymore, but we've come a long way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, now you just hit a button for the sound effect. But yeah, they'd have the broken glass and bottles and different.
They had like metal Coke bottles on chains, and they would rattle those, and
Yeah.
they did all kind of fun stuff. I would like to go back, and I'm sure there's some videos out there how they came up with all that stuff.
Yeah, and then they could use, depending on how they held certain things, they could get different sounds out of the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
All really awesome stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. We do the same thing in here, recording music. We've worked on a whole nother album, and so we do different sound effects. We try to keep it to the point to where we can replay that, once we go out to play it live. You want to get too crazy where you can't, I can't afford to pay 15 people to show up on stage,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of cool sound effects out there. I have a lot of fun with that. And I hope everybody enjoys the cowbell.
Well,
we can get versatile. We don't want to bore you. You got to be entertained on STANday.
That's right. That's right.
If you're gonna sit around on Sunday morning and enjoy, Vibra slap. If you want to sit around and now I want to tell you something about Kevin. If I'm not mistaken, he was a band director. Before he was a band director, so he directed high school band. He knows all about stuff.
And I believe that he was not only that in the marching band back in his younger days.
Yeah. So I marched in high school. I did drum and bugle corps, and that was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, Jody. We're gonna let the comment slide. I know what she meant.
Did you see how she spelled that?
Yeah, I said.
Oh my God!
I know what she meant. We're gonna let the comment slide.
I know. You gotta love Jody. Hey, Stan, tie some kinks and some leader lines and send them to her. Here, fish with this tonight, Jody.
I'll be right.
Oh, Palmetto Cat said I need a slide whistle. I'll get one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm so non-musically inclined. I'm so musically challenged that I can't even play the slide. I can't even play the slide whistle right.
Oh, come on, Stan. I tell you something else. I have, but I don't know where it is. Is a juice harp. So Danny knows what a juice harp is. But it's a round, like a round piece of metal. It has 2 bars that come out of it right here. And then it has a little thin metal piece in between those 2 bars, and it has a L shape on the end of it. So you put those bars on your teeth, and you hit the little thin piece of metal out, and it makes a twang sound. Doink, 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 doink. That's what it sounds like. Oh, yeah, Danny. I've got the thumbs up. He knows all about that kind of stuff. Man, brother, I wish your phone wasn't all messed up.
Here we go.
I don't have manager control here. I would unmute you and let you tell me the story about Juice Harp.
There we go. I am muted him, right? You're good, Danny.
Uh-oh. Thumbs down. Danny, I know you play instruments. What do you play?
I play drums in band.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about
Sorry
that.
about that.
That's-
If we don't, if the action don't pick up for me by the time we got about an hour left to go, I'll probably drop out of here and move somewhere because I got a show to do at 12 o'clock Central today, and I don't want to do the Baby Channel Cat and Gar show.
It doesn't matter, Danny. They'll watch you.
They'll watch it. Well, I got folks moving in down here on me too, though. They're pulling in left and right, and you can see they walk down the bank and set up down there right below me, and I got some in behind me, so they're going to crowd me out of here too.
Right.
Right. They can have these Gar. They can have all of them they want.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Well.
Awesome. Okay, there we go. I muted you again, Danny. That's all set now. Whew.
It's like link. Stan's put another link in here in the chat for.
For Jody.
Oh yeah, Miss Jody. Okay.
Yep, I kinked it right up there.
Hey, I'm glad to see Palmetto in here hanging out this morning. It's a good crowd in here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Miss Rhonda, she's fantastic, and 50 cents, and we call it half century 50 cent. And 922 Crappy Barbecues in here, Outdoor Addictions in here, David Ogden is in here, McWhiskers Fishing. It says I play guitar.
We could get a whole band going here.
Oh yeah, I believe we could have a Catfish YouTube band pretty quick if we wanted one.
I'd be a good security for the band. I'll do that.
You could be. Hey, Stan, you just be our promoter.
There we go. I can do that. I
Yeah.
can be the hype man.
Yeah, everything's gonna have a 2 behind it. That's $200 per musician.
That's right. Let's put your 2 hands together.
Put your 2 hands together and welcome the band.
Well, we've got some more awesome anglers joining us up here today.
Oh, good. And if you get a full panel, Stan, I'll back out of here. So I would love for you to see 10. Let's see, you can take home 10 screens, right?
Yep, we're good.
Good morning, Miss Jody. Good morning, Jody. I don't think she can. Hold on a second.
You know what it must be? It must be the let me on.
She's looks like putting her earpiece in. Jody's dressed up like an Eskimo this morning.
That's what it is. It's the flaps, the ear flaps. She can't hear you.
Well, I think she put.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jody.
There it is.
I can't hear you, it's Harley, but I had a fish hit while I was doing this, but I don't know if it's still on. Probably not. Yep, there it goes.
Oh, come on.
There it goes. It's still there. Let me get you on solo.
What? What? You can't get a fish on and then go live.
Oh yeah. But it's Miss Jody.
That's cheating.
Danny's
That's
running.
1-800 Rent-A-Fish. Well, that's a good sign. You got to have a net.
Nice.
Looks like Danny had another gar bite. There we go.
All right.
Fish in the boat. Nice fish.
every time you watch Jody and she picks up a fish or she's holding it, she holds the things like babies. She'll put her arm all the way around them and hold them against their side.
I won't weigh him since I didn't catch him on camera. He won't count.
Oh, he counts.
But there he is.
Nice.
Go ahead and
Nice.
weigh him, Jody. That counts. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Jody.
We have
Jody.
fun. We're fishing.
This is
all right.
only STANday.
That's right. We'll give her a 5 for
I
that.
can't hardly hear you. I'm going to do something with my volume.
So
Jody's at 5.
yeah.
I'll try to hook Bluetooth up in a minute when I get some more lines out.
All right, Jody.
Yeah, she's got to put out about 22.2 rods.
Oh.
Lance McCoo guy's in the house. Good to see Lance in here, and Tim, and
The Hawaiian fisherman.
yes, sir. A year or so ago when he came up, and I said, "Oh, he's in Hawaii, fisherman. Let's see I want to see all the nature and the islands." And then he wasn't in Hawaii. Oh, and Kevin with Palmetto Cats, if you're still here, what a great job he did yesterday hosting the Tennessee River Tournament. Man, he had his hands full, and he just did a great job. He did all the giveaways, and I guess there was no more room on a panel for another host to help him out, but it's not Kevin's first rodeo, I know that, but he did a great job. He was almost as good as Two Stands at hosting the tournament. Almost. I'll give you that.
Oh, come on now. Thank you, JG, though. Thank you.
Well, the thing with Two Stands is he's got that laugh. You see, that belly laugh, and that just keeps you entertained for hours. And Jody's the same way. She's got that laugh. Everybody loves it. And Kevin's now the principal. He's all serious.
That's right. Stand 3 doesn't like the laugh because it jiggles all the poles.
Oh, yeah. Stop rocking the boat, Dad. Uh-oh. Is that the fish call there?
No, that
Stan?
was you saw what he was doing there with that?
Right.
That was when I laugh, all the rods were doing
Yeah, that
rods
was.
were going.
I had to have 4 and 4 for each rods, and
Oh yeah, Stan will make a really good Santa Claus at the mall. We got to get him out there. Yeah, see, that's a great laugh for that. I don't know. Uh-oh, Danny unmuted.
Okay. I'm starting to notice a pattern here, though. When I stay at home and sit on the couch and don't do STANday, you guys catch like 2-pound channel cats and stuff. And every time I show up, everybody starts throwing 20-pounders on the boat. If you don't believe me, go back every STANday and check it. When I show up, everybody catches 20-pounders but me. I want one of those 2-pound days, guys. Cut it out.
It wasn't that long ago. There's a few weeks ago, I think it was even, where I think for like 2 hours, nobody caught anything. Danny's all right. I'm on my way. I'm gonna get out there. You know, he's got a shot. All he's gonna do is catch one channel cat. And as he's pulling up, somebody catches. I think it was the Murillos caught a nice fish, and it's like son of a gun. He can't catch a break.
It's always great to have all these guys up here fishing on STANday, and I'm just a guest. You know, I got my start on STANday. Stan got me hooked on the Catfish family, and I've been hanging out for about a little over a year, and I just love each and every one of you out there. You guys are great and great people and real people. I like real people, and the folks in the
Absolutely.
Catfish community are real people.
Fish
And
on.
Fish on, Jody.
What?
Well,
can't put on. No. All right.
dang it.
I heard a dang it.
That's up there
Yeah.
my bluegill and I can't find it.
What is Richard Jarvis putting in here? Downtown Ernie Brown. Is a link in there for a YouTube channel? What is that?
Yeah, I was telling them to drop the links out in chat for the people's channels out in chat.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
McWhiskers, thank you. So everybody make sure to hit the thumbs up for STANday is a great live stream for Sunday mornings. Absolutely. Come in here, have some fun, fish with friends. Tim Molina is saying understands that the Muddy River rod and Ryan Bortz, that's right. Tennessee champion yesterday. He had a good weekend in Tennessee.
Man, he was slaying some fish, wasn't he?
Absolutely.
I was out in the yard getting up leaves, so I would go and work on the leaves for 45 minutes and come back in and give me a sip of water and go in and troll Kevin a little bit, and then I'd go back to the leaves. And Uncle Jeep says, "I'm a troll, JG, not a person. No, you made an appearance at CatCon, so I know you're real." Yeah, weren't you the guy in the front row with all the bacon?
Yeah, that was him.
I thought that was him. So is Ernie going to have surgery? I think. I don't know what for, but I was seeing some stuff in the comments about that.
I don't know what it said. Daddy's got my phone for his screening.
And Uncle Jeep says, "And right now I'm a couch potato." Downtown Ernie Brown saying, "Thank you, Lance. Need it. Need prayers for Ernie." Maurice Kaysen saying hello to Uncle Jeep. Fish on Ed Evans saying hello to Ernie and Uncle Jeep. Miss Shirley saying good morning, Ernie. Looks like everybody's having really good weather. Mac and Crystal, I think they're in the DC area, but that is a really wide open area right there. Is that the Potomac, Mac? Now you're mute. Okay, you got the thumbs up on that.
Got thumbs up on there. Yeah.
Timmy, you're where?
The Susquehanna River. I'm just north of Mac and them.
Okay.
About an hour or so north of DC.
Okay.
Hour and a half, maybe hour and 10 minutes. It don't take long to get down there if there's no traffic.
Downtown Ernie Brown said he's getting a new knee. Y'all better watch out when he gets better. I hear you. Look forward to it. Thank you, McWhiskers, for that information on the knee replacement for Ernie. So if you get a chance, chat, put where you're watching from in here if you don't mind. Just you can just put a general town. Not everybody knows where 10 miles Tennessee is, but if you want to say like Knoxville area or something like that would be cool.
Okay, I am back. Sorry, we had a.
Did you see where Make It Look Easy says he's in backstage 202?
Not yet.
Stan's having to be an octopus today. He's in between phones. He's trying to run the show with 2 or 3 devices, and I'm sure there's some kind of food involved in between all that going on. So we like food. Yeah, Two Stan's he's got some stuff going on here.
Mute the one.
It's muted. Oh, here we go. That should do it. No, it shouldn't. No.
Little echo there. You must have a speaker turned up, Stan, on your end.
Yeah, I got it all muted. It is muted, hon. This is why you need separate devices for your life and for live stream.
There you go. Jody's waving. I think she's got a fish on. Jody, you're on full screen if you can hear us. All right, we got a few people putting in the chat where they're watching from or listening from. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. She's doubled up, Stan. She's doubled up.
Why is this?
I want that one instead. Let's see if I can just fit this one in. No, he's too big. I was marking him when I got here. Always getting on my lines.
We got some people putting in chat here where they're watching from. Fish on Ed Evans in Pennsylvania. Oh, that's a nice fish, Jody. D.A. DeBoat says Shreveport, Louisiana. Sounds like a good place to fish. Donald Long's in South Jersey. Half Century, Cincinnati, Ohio. Ernie Brown, Ohio. Hocking Hills area. Richard Jarvis is in the UK. Always glad to have those folks in here from the UK. Jody's got her hands full. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how she fishes with 22.2 rods, and then you get 5 fish on at once. She's got one fish laying in the seat of the boat. She's moving. This fish is running left on her here, and she's having to get the fish and move around all these rods without getting a big tangled up mess. This takes a little art form to figure out when you're out there fishing, how to do rod management. That may be a good live stream sometime for someone to do. Rod management. Maybe Jody can do one. Warren Farley in here saying he's lurking from Jackson, Ohio, putting a light box together.
Stan?
Yeah, he's doing something.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know I
Okay.
got fish on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were just.
I doubled up.
Yes, you were on solo layout. Then I had to bring people on.
Who else has got fish?
Right now, nobody, just you.
Just you.
Oh, my bad.
Actually, me if I got into the party, but I'm not in the part. Oh, I'm in the show.
Yeah,
Oh
202,
shoot!
you're here.
No, I'm sitting here talking to myself, saying I miss my cats, man. Ain't nothing but a little one, but dang, Stan.
All right. Well, you get your
Right as
2.2
I
cents
said,
for
I'm
that.
backstage. I got the hit. It's cool though.
I've seen that bridge before,
Not
202. Do
nothing
you
but a
remember
little.
the name of the bridge, 202?
Yep,
Oh, look at
Jones
that.
Point Pop.
Nice.
Jones Point Pop. Let me weigh this little teeny buddy. I get him about a 3.
He looks like about 3 pounds.
Oh,
Dan
yeah.
Animals Creations and Adventures, and they're saying at least I got my truck washed.
What a mess.
Hey, that's a big plus.
Okay.
He's right there.
Oh, Mac,
Ah.
is that the bridge, Mac?
Yeah.
You over here with me, Mac?
Now I'm in Haynes Point.
Okay, okay. Oh, I was just about to head out there. Hey, why I got a ticket over there the other day, Mac?
Oh man. I'm right on the
Yeah,
side
that
of
was
the
crazy.
airport.
Okay, okay. Oh, all right, all right. Another side, John. Let me see how much I got for this little buddy.
Jody,
He
just let us know
is
when you're ready to weigh that fish. Looks like she's
3.8.
working on it.
3.8. Let's take off
Now,
point
you got.
something for the scale.
You're up to 4. You
Little,
got 4. You got 4 because you had to wait so long backstage.
oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'll take
There
that.
you go.
Get a
Okay.
little buddy back.
Now let me
You need to
get Joe.
apologize to him, Stan. He the one who was upset.
Mhm. David Hopkins said, see you next week. Tight lines. See you later, David.
All right, Dave.
McWhisker's
David.
Fish is saying good fish, Jody.
Frank Lampron saying Jody's going to need a nap.
Yeah.
All right.
She'll take a power nap in a heartbeat.
Good to see you, S&T Catfishing out there. Good to see you, my friend. Capability don't ask. We got 66 awesome people out there. Nice fish,
Oh
Jody.
yeah, look at that.
Can we guess at his weight?
I'm
Sure.
going to
Okay,
say
okay.
8.22 pounds.
I give him a
Whatever you want to guess at.
9.7.
'Cause he been out a little while. I still have to find my cookers.
9.7.
All right, we'll give him he's a definite, that's a definite 8. What do you think,
Okay.
8? How's that sound, 8?
Yeah, Jody's got an
I'll
8 and a
throw him in.
5, Stan, if you're writing it down.
Yeah, we saw all the chaos, Jody. It was on full screen while you were catching everything.
We had some guesses in here. Tim was going that 9.7, Donald.
Yeah, I got 9.7 too.
McWhiskers, 7.4, Skull Rush, 6.8.
All right, so that seems like a pretty good compromise there.
S&T Catfishing saying 2 stands. Good to see you, brother.
That's right,
Say hi.
S&T.
Got some more guesses in here, I guess, for the second fish. 922.
Oh, here we
Catfish.
go. This is a little bit nicer one. It's a gooder one.
Gooder. That's a catfish word. Gooder.
That's right.
Yeah. LG Bass in the house. Good morning, Tom. Happy STANday, everyone. Bear with me. Still waiting on coffee.
That's right.
You got to get that coffee going.
And for those that don't know, Tom has the ultimate YouTube coffee cup collection, and he chooses what cup he's going to use based on what show he's watching or what day of the week the show
baby.
might be on. So
He just
Thomas-
barely hooked.
Tim Moline said, I had some tea out of my LG Bass cup, Tom.
there you go.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
So LG is going to have to give us an update. He had a video on the coffee cup collection.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a gooder one.
you can guess that that was weight too. Whatever you
Ah,
want to guess that.
I'm going to say that's a 14.222. It probably might be a little bigger than that.
Yep, I'm
Mm,
thinking.
I'll give it a
If I
13.222.
was guessing, I'd say 15ish, but I don't know.
The
What
answer
are you
don't end
thinking,
in
Jody?
point
We'll
222.
go
It
with
ain't
weight
right.
first, actually.
Let's do 18 on that one. That one looks like a gooder fish.
There you go.
Okay.
For two stands and stand 3 were fishing in a tournament, and they did not have a scale, and they were guessing weights, and I'm telling you, they were lowballing those fish.
Good job, Jody.
Absolutely, Jody. Now you can get reset up there and catch another one.
Well, and you know how it goes, LG. We were the ones that, and we still can't find that scale. We don't. We think it might have been. We think we might have had it hanging on the multi-bar,
And it
and it
fell off.
bounced out the boat or something.
Right. There was some other guesses came in here. S&T 15.3. Frank was guessing 16. Skull Rush 17.7.
All right.
McWhiskers was 17.8. Outdoor Dixon 14.2.
There we
Half
go.
Century 18.5.
I think that's pretty.
Minnow Dunkers.
26
There.
pounds for the two fish. I think that sounds pretty. Pretty close.
Welcome in, Minnow Dunkers. Frank Lamprin. Awesome, Jody.
McWhiskers saying, great job on the catfish rod shuffled. Out about pontoon Jody catfishing.
Yeah.
That is a good idea, JG, where you were saying about the rod control, where you're having the multiple rods out the back of the boat and
Yeah. Rod management.
rod management. There you go. It's all in, it's all in having them at metered out distances, and that's
a lot
that's
of
how
those
you do it.
a lot of those tournament anglers, the big pro guys, man, they have fish line counters, and they knew they staged their rods out the back. But I think that one of the things, and that's part of it too, but one of the things was it's just knowing what to do with your rods when the fish is running across your lines, or trying to figure out and I think another thing is real important too, is when knowing how far back your lines are, and then have them different distances so that they're not the same distance out. It's just I just think it would be a good show, and I think Stand 3 and could do a good version of that too, as well as Jody. Of course, all of us, I guess, we've all been down that road, but for those that don't know,
Right. I got a spot that's so small, like rod management should be the name of it.
Yeah,
You got to cast out under a tree first of all, and then it's such a narrow water source, but it's a lot of fish. It's deep in the middle, so you can cast in a hole with one, and then you can cast right in front of that hole, and don't have to worry about catching onto that. You flip it from the other side. So yeah, it's definitely a lot into it. Not just throwing a rod out.
Yeah, and that's coming from 202, the Great Bank Fisherman. So there's some bank fisherman rod management advice right there from 202. And it looks like Dan with Goober Time Guide Service and Stand 3 are reeling up. They're going to change locations.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Jody and Stand 3 both have more than 12 rods out at a time.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know.
Stan, I've got a bobblehead.
Oh, let's take a look at this.
Uh-oh. He went back up in there.
It looks kind of like Danny Stone.
So what do you think about the show so far today, Bobblehead? You think it's been a good show so far?
Yeah, I believe it's been a pretty good show there, Stan.
I concur.
Yeah, they fishermen out there, they out there with some good baits, and looks like they doing a pretty good job.
Well, I tell you, Bobblehead, I think they'd be in trouble if you were out there fishing. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting kind of old. It's hard for me to get out there and up and down them banks, and I lived a life kind of like my younger days, like Danny Stone.
Well, that's saying something there.
Well, I'm going to get back over here on the couch. I appreciate you having me up.
Anytime, Bobblehead, anytime. You're welcome back anytime you want. There we go. Guest appearance
All
from
right,
Bobblehead.
y'all enjoy your day and tight lines, everybody.
Straight out the time capsule.
There we go. Wow. Got the guest
How many years
appearance
that
from
bobblehead got on it, man? Do it even bobble anymore?
Let's see. What did I miss here? That's right. Bobblehead guide service. Oh, crap. Minnow Dunker said, had a buddy call for help boat fire this morning on the Ohio. Man, that's not. Hope everybody's okay with that.
What happened?
Minnow Dunker said that he had a buddy call him for help. There was a boat fire on the Ohio River this morning.
Oh, Lordy.
He said they made it in okay. Shirley T is saying it looks like that bobblehead looked like Catfish dog.
Catfish dog. Well, I tell you, boat fires is a scary thing. You know, I've seen a lot of people. You know, and this is more susceptible for people. Well, with any boat, but I see it more with like inboard engines or inboard outboard motors. So they on those consoles of those boats, they have what's called exhaust fans switch. So when you flip that up, what it does is it exhausts the fumes out of the motor compartment. And you know, I just can't tell you, how many times I've seen people at docks filling up these types of vessels, you know, with gasoline and not using those blowers. I mean, you want to turn those blowers on, you know, before you crank the engine.
Absolutely.
Be sure that you turn your blowers on, you know, before you crank the engines. And I would say let it run for a minute and a half, and let that exhaust, you know, exhaust that engine compartment out before you try to crank the engine. But I mean, a fire on a boat is a very scary thing. I've seen a few articles from the local area here, not this year, but in the past, where people have actually, you know, it's happening when they're fueling the boat, and that's when the spark, or, you know. And I tell you something else too. Then this is good advice, and this, if you go to the gas station and you have your gas can, like for your lawnmower, plastic gas can, whatever, and I see so many people doing this. They have the gas can sitting on the tailgate of their truck, and they're filling the gas can with the hose, with the can sitting on the tailgate of the truck. And the problem with that is it's not grounded, and you end up with static electricity, and people have been killed doing that. So the word of advice for you is, every single time that you're going to go fill up your portable cans with gasoline, is set them on the ground, beside the pump while you're filling them. This is really good advice. Never fill a can in the back of the truck. Pull it out of the truck, set it on the ground.
Thank you. And this is 1,000 ways not to die. And you heard
Yeah.
it first.
Mm.
I appreciate that, man. There you go.
Curtis Cunningham said, we seen a lady yesterday drive her truck off and rip hose out of the pump. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's why they have those breakaway hoses now. Because people used to actually rip the whole, it used to be a big time issue.
Hmm.
But then they
Tearing the
got
whole
that.
gas pump down.
Yeah, if you look now,
Yeah.
they all got that breakaway thing. But yeah, it'll still
Yeah.
cause an issue. But
Yeah. And the cool,
oh
those,
no.
uh-oh.
That he said the safety quick connect malfunctioned and made a boom like car wreck, gas spill over the whole. Oh my goodness! Wow. Warren Farley, how's it going, Warren? Great to see you. We got 70 awesome people in the chat. Says seen a guy filling half a dozen jugs on his tailgate last week.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Hey, was it Stan? Was it me and you talking about the guy filling up the rod holder instead of the gas
Yeah.
pump?
yeah.
Oh my God! $600 later, we've got a whole boat full of gas.
Thought he had it in the gas tank and it was going right in a rod holder. Filled the
Yeah.
whole.
So,
Unbelievable.
and I've seen that happen. And you know, if you have over a 5-gallon spill, of fuel, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, whatever. I mean, it's a big, big deal. I mean, EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, fire departments, everybody has to get involved with the soil and all this stuff. Is crazy. You know, back in the day when we changed oil in our cars, I didn't think, this was in the, early 70s. Well, I didn't think nothing about it. We had the big gully out, in the pasture. We were always throwing trees and stuff in. We just go out there and pour the oil off in there. And man, you don't do that no more.
Yeah, used to be dig a hole.
Yeah.
Dig a hole, pour it in. It came from the ground, and you're just putting it back. That's what it used to be.
Yeah. That's probably what's wrong with me, Stan. I drank from a garden hose as a child.
A lot of us lived off that garden hose. You were outside all day.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Absolutely, Mac.
Yeah, it was like, you came back inside. You must not want to be outside. So.
Oh yeah, and I had lead paint on my crib too. So that's what's wrong with JG. He had lead paint on his baby crib, and he had drank from a garden hose, and so now his mind's all screwed up. I will tell you a fact though about lead-based paint. So I'm a North Carolina realtor, and any house that was built prior to 1976, we have to hand out lead-based paint brochures, and we educate the families about lead-based paint in brochures and letting them know that they can have testing done in the house and all that kind of stuff with lead-based paint. And I'll make this a really short story. So if you go in a really old house, and so they quit making lead-based paint for walls in 1968, and the lead-based paint had a 10-year shelf life. So that's why we did 1978 back. But to babies, like a baby teething on a windowsill, I'm saying like toddler or whatever, and they go up there and they're biting on the wood of the windowsill, and if that has lead-based, the lead-based paint tastes like cotton candy. So it causes brain damage. That's a really serious thing. More tidbits from JG.
This public service announcement has been brought to you by the Cowbell.
Yeah, and Mr. Bobblehead.
And Mr. Bobblehead, that's right.
Yeah.
Creole Catfish says, I vote to remove all warning labels and just let natural selection take its course.
Isn't that the truth, Creole? I agree too.
The sad part is that most of those warning labels, somebody actually had to do that for them to put a warning about it.
I don't know. I remember going to the drugstore with my mother as a young child. And I don't know exactly. I was probably before I was 9. And you buy bottles of aspirin. They didn't have seal caps on them.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
now it wasn't. There was no seal cap. You just opened it up and you got your medicine out, and there was nothing sealed there.
What was the one back in the day? Tylenol. Wasn't it Tylenol that?
Yeah, that somebody put something in a Tylenol bottle and killed somebody, and then everybody put seal labels on everything. But I'm and another thing too, Creole. You're talking about removing all the warning labels, let natural selection take its course. And one of the things that really gets me to these days is like when you go buy stuff to kill bugs with at your house at Lowe's, or you go to Home Depot, or pesticides. So you want to go buy a pesticide, or you get, the fire ants are a really bad problem here. I don't know if you have, the problem with fire ants that we do here, Stan, in North Carolina. Do you have a lot of fire ants?
Not really around here. I
That's
know the
good.
further south you go down, Georgia, they're really bad in Georgia.
Yeah. So yes. What we got? Anyway, so only thing I was saying is like the products that you buy at the Lowe's for pesticides, and it's just not any good. They've all went to natural remedies instead of having the stuff in it that actually works.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Let's see. 922 says child proves my butt. Had to have a kid open it up in a second.
Yeah, and you see Ed Evans says, sounds like JG knows firsthand about that lead-based paint. Tastes like cotton candy. Yeah.
Well, they make all realtors take a bite out of it first.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
That's part of the realtor.
Yeah,
That's part of the realtor licensing test.
Testing, yeah.
I know it's crazy. You go try buy like 2,000 pounds of fertilizer, and they look at you crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Georgia they're really bad. I stepped into fire ant nest a couple times. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen those? Like when there's, it's not around here. But like when there's really bad hurricanes or there's a bad storm, that and it floods the area, that those fire. Have you ever seen those big gigantic fire ant mounds on shows that are floating down the river?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, man! Could you imagine?
No. Yeah, those ants. The water doesn't kill them because even the fire ants, when they come out of there, those ants are floating. So
yeah.
And they're gonna attach onto whatever else is floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ring of fire around it.
Curtis Cunningham in here saying a lot of people mistake clove mites for fire ants. I know I did as a kid, thought them little red specks were fire ants. Austin with Fish and Fever back in the house.
Let's see. Well, I haven't given a rundown. There's been a bunch of new people come in. We have 68.
Oh, you ready to get
Look at that.
Guess what?
0.22 for the cuteness award.
Hey, Diamond, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
How are you today?
Okay.
I don't know.
I bring a rock.
Do you remember? You remember meeting me before? It was a long time ago.
He's talking to you.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. If you go to the Potomac River meet and greet, there is Diamond. She steals the show.
Absolutely. The 0.2. Hey, put Mac down for the 0.22 cuteness award.
Absolutely got that one already for today.
She's cold. She don't want to be out here.
Oh, she's cold. Yeah.
What's the temperature, Mac?
I don't even know.
You got it.
It's supposed to be 60 today.
You got a little wind. You got a
Yeah,
little
it's still
wind
50
going.
right now. Still
Yeah.
52 or something.
Yeah, and it's out there at that
52.
open, Haynes Point. A lot of that is out in the open, so not a lot to stop the wind from blowing through. So
Yeah, it's pretty warm right here. I got the sun beaming down. Took a nice jog to the car. Luckily, I
We're
ain't getting
between
no
two trees.
fall
The
between the
shade.
kids. Yup, that shade to do it every time.
Hey, 202 and Mac, I have a question for you about your river that you're fishing. Does that ever freeze over solid?
No,
Okay. So you can
no,
fish year round?
all year round.
Nice.
Yeah, with this, but if you go farther up, probably far as what's that? Uh, what's
It's
that?
constantly moving
The
here.
chain bridge could freeze up because it's thin. I mean, because it goes across, pretty shallow. But yeah, this is too wide. The edges freeze at the most, but yeah, you can cast
Okay.
the ice for the most part.
Yeah.
Minnow Dunker says it was 30 when they fed the animals. Yeah, it was 30 this morning at 6 o'clock when we were getting ready to leave.
No, not
So
that.
it's up in, but let's see, we've had a bunch of new people come in. We got 62 awesome people, so we're gonna go over the score right now. We've got Dan and Stan are at 60. Kimmy is at 37.4. Jody is at 31. 202 is at 4. And Mac and Crystal are at 0.22 with that absolute awesome cuteness award there for Diamond. And man, she is just a lot of fun. And we got Danny Stone with the 0.22 just because it's Danny. And the 0.22 was, in his honor. So
You get the default 0.22. It's the
So
probably get some
Stan,
new
what have we heard through the catfish community about any updates about the phone issue with StreamYard? I heard that last week that they were working on it, Google or someone was working on it, and I didn't know if we've had heard anything about any improvements with that.
it's improving some because the only one today is Danny. And there is other, even though it says when for the host of the show, it'll say who's got the Android phone and who may have the issue. Danny was there were several that came up, but Danny's been the only one that has the echo issue right now. I know I have it on my other phone.
So has anyone tried to download a different browser, say Microsoft Excel or something besides Chrome?
Yes, I think that's what some people are doing to get around it. What's that? Firefox was a good one that I've heard. You
Yeah,
can
I
download
mentioned that one last
Firefox.
week.
Brave, I heard Brave was another one. So that would be the option around that.
And you know what surprises me a lot about the Google versus the Chrome issue is Chrome and Google. They're just top dogs. They're top dogs as far as the industry standards. And I'm missing a lot of chat here.
Well, we got some people saying hello, and Minnow Dunkers has a Motorola Razr, and it's great, no problem. Like I had the new S23 from Samsung, and that
Oh
the
yeah, nice.
Galaxy S23, and that had the issue, but then other phones didn't, and so I currently have iPhone 15 that I will be that'll be here next week.
Oh, you traded on us, Stan? Dang.
Hey, I
I
had
thought
to,
you was
man. I
loyal,
had to.
Stan.
Hey, the man's got a function.
And I went. Well,
Fishing.
I've always been Android. But the thing is, I've went back through, and when you do StreamYard, you just see what's coming up on StreamYard. You don't see how it actually shows up on YouTube.
Like a desktop?
Yeah.
and the quality was always my picture was always a little blurry, and it on StreamYard it shows up okay, but it just didn't transfer over to YouTube as clear as it should.
Hey, did you see that comment in here, Stan, that Fishing Fever made?
Let's see.
He said, "Great job, Dan and Stan 3." What are we chopped liver over here, Austin? Is it like me and Stan? We're not what? He just throwed us right off the bank, Stan.
I see that. What's up, son?
I said, were y'all talking to us? I heard my name.
Oh no, we weren't talking to y'all at all.
No,
Okay.
it was Fishing and Fever. Yeah, go ahead, Stan.
Just because just Austin was like, "Oh, Stan 3 and Dan doing a great job." He's just trying to, arrange future fishing trips, I think. But
Hey guys, I'm out here. I left my knife. I'm out here cutting my bait with a cutter, rudimentary style. It's working pretty well. I just wish I had more cutter.
What are you butchering that bait with, 202?
With some cutters,
wire cutters?
Yeah, the wire cutters. Yep.
This is
I left my doggone knife.
Hey Stan, this is what I call adapt and overcome right here.
Yeah, that's a pretty clean cut if I don't say so myself. That's not bad.
All right.
It's not horrible.
You get that gut pocket hanging out of there.
Uh-huh.
Miss Rhonda made a comment in here. JG, you're not the only one. I really need to stop procrastinating on weekends and get things done on Saturdays instead of waiting till Sunday.
Yeah.
Man, I got you, Rhonda. I totally get it. There's a lot of stuff, but I did the leave thing yesterday and all that stuff. My wife said, "No, just watch the tournament, hang out with your friends." I'm like, "No, I gotta get this done."
Get this done. That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, Stan, you got 1 hour to go, right?
We got 1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, just gonna make that announcement.
Okay. I've got to make a big time move. And I've got 2 hours before I go live. It's going to take me every bit of that to get moved and get set up. I want to get somewhere that's not so high pressured as this spot here. And there's nobody around, so I can be Danny Stone, if you know what I'm talking about. I got to get somewhere where people won't complain. All right. But I'm going to drop out as soon as I get packed up and get on the road. I'll drop in the chat and watch the rest of the show. But I'm going to head out and get to my next spot. And we'll see you guys at 12 noon Central or 1 o'clock Eastern, whichever you prefer. And I'll be back.
All right, so somebody can get Danny's link dropped out there if you want to work great live fishing this afternoon. Check out Danny Stone Outdoors. He will be going live at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. The Danny Stone Outdoors. All right, so we got Creo's out there. What's up, brother Creo? Sampy's out there. Rhonda Fisher for Whiskers. Checking it out. Oh, Bobblehead coming back. How's it going, Bobblehead?
Oh, we'll see you later, Danny Stone. I'll be watching.
That's right. Even Bobblehead going to be checking out the Danny Stone Outdoors this afternoon. It does look like Danny.
A little bit.
Tim Molina is saying 1 hour till the game of the week, the Browns versus the Steelers.
Yeah, I have actually, but my wife's been a Steelers fan her whole life, but I really like the way the Steelers do things. I mean, they keep their coaches, they keep their quarterbacks, they keep, they just have that stability about them, and that's what I really like about the Steelers, and I've been pulling for them this year. Really like the Steelers.
I think they call that bandwagon syndrome. I like that though. I like that.
Well, we have. I mean, the Carolina Panthers are down the road, and I go to a lot of those guys' houses. I go to a lot of those players' houses, And but I just can't stand it. They make so many stupid decisions. Drives me insane.
You're not lying about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a snag. God,
Uh-oh.
the
You
dreaded
know,
Oh,
snag.
Tim Molina is saying, and today they lose.
today they
Oh,
lose.
oh, got him out. Come on now. Come on now. Stop playing with me. What snag? I'm talking trash. I probably only got my weight. Let's see. Nope. Yep, lost my hook. But do have my weight. That's cool. I'll take that.
Yeah, at least you didn't
Yeah, the
lose
senior
all the
battle.
tackle.
Yeah. It won't throw it right there anymore. Okay. That's
Looks
another
like
thing. You gotta learn these stats, man. I haven't been here in about 2 years.
Fisherman Sid made it in the house here, Stan. We've got Rebel River Cats in the house.
Well, good morning, Sid. How you doing? Look at that. That's a big old carp he's got right there. Holy smokes.
What is that? That thing, that
Looks
doesn't
like
even look natural, does it?
no, it looks like a giant common carp from
It
what I
is.
can see on my little phone.
Yeah, but the weird thing about it is that big hump up on its back right
Yeah.
there. That thing looks like a what are those sinkers that Stan 3 use now? The no drift sink, no, what are they called? The flat sinkers.
Oh, the no roll sinkers?
Yeah, it's a no roll fish.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Looks like it swallowed about a 50-pound no roll sinker.
That's a good fish to reel in, a no roll fish. It's a good reel in fish right there. Let's see.
Browns can't keep a quarterback. Yeah, you get the
Oh, you hear what happened to the Bengals quarterback?
well, that's
Yeah.
another whole
He's out early.
Issue.
he did get hurt. Yeah, and I managed restaurants, but I worked for companies, and when you have a uniform on, regardless of what it is, I was in the military, regardless of what your personal point of view is, when you put that uniform on of whatever that company or country or whatever that you're representing, you have to follow their guidelines.
That's right.
It has nothing to do with, freedom of speech or any of that stuff.
That's
When
right.
you're in that uniform, you're being paid when you wear that uniform to act accordingly to how they want you to act. And that's just my opinion on it. You have absolutely every right to act how you want when you're not in the uniform.
When you're on your own time.
But
when you're on your own time.
Yeah, my opinion on it. And I think that might be, kind of that's how old school, how we were raised, that's
right.
But it's it's just that's my opinion. And of course, opinions, you know how that goes. Everybody's gonna have different ones. And
That's the truth, man. I go from everything from work uniform to football uniform to any other uniform. You think you got to act accordingly, represent the organization how they see it. Well, yeah, that's true, man. You got a point.
Let's see,
That's why you don't put on.
Let's go over the score again. We got Dan and Stan at 60. They caught a 43-pounder and a 17. Timmy is at 37.4. He's got a 13 and a 24. Jody's at 31. She caught 3 fish, a 5, an 8, and an 18. 202 is at 4 pounds. Mac is at 0.22 for the absolute overload cuteness award for Diamond. And Danny Stone had the 0.22. Don't forget, Danny Stone goes live at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. Yep, I actually got the I didn't even have the tablet out. I just found this piece of paper, and I didn't even have my newfangled tablet.
Yeah, if y'all hear this chipping noise in the background on Stan, he's using the old Stone and tablet, and that's how he's getting.
Chink, 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 chink,
chink, chink, chink, chink, chink, chink, chink, chink. Yeah, he's scribing that name in there. Miss Rhonda says she's multitasking today, not keeping up with the score.
Which is absolutely perfect.
That's right.
She has been such a huge help to STANday with sending out links and
And she's really quick at it too. By the time you can think about what you're getting ready to do, she'll already have it in chat.
So there we go. We've got 50 minutes left, 60 people in the building still. Thank you everybody for coming in. Appreciate everybody watching today. Yeah, it's funny how though you would think that it'd be the exact opposite. Like that first hour, the bite was on fire. Like there was fish being caught. I was trying to keep up and had phone calls coming in.
Yeah. Text, phone calls.
Yeah, sun came up a little more and it's warming up and the bite just kind of turned off, which in this temperatures you would think it should be the exact opposite.
I know, right? Should be heating up. But we will see. Got some fresh bait out. Let's see what happens.
And you know something too, Stan, and I've mentioned this before, is that it's not just the same river or lake. I mean, Jody's over here in Tennessee, and Dan and Stan's over here in Virginia, and they're catching fish at the same time. And then the bite just cuts off. It seems like it comes on and cuts off at the same time, no matter who's on panel fishing. It's weird.
I think we can figure out the schedule if we just start clocking these times. We had them catfish all figured out, man.
Curtis
they
Cunningham
come
says,
out for mid-morning chat.
Curtis Cunningham says, I was okay till I seen 202 just cast out. And it overwhelmingly made me want to go fish.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Hey, you should be fishing. It's fun day, Sunday.
That's why we're here, man. It's for the people that can't get out there.
That's right.
A way to watch some fishing, and sometimes it may just inspire you enough to just get out there and go do it. So,
or just to make you feel good. If you're sick or you're not doing well or you have some kind of handicap and you really just can't go outside, and that's what we're here for. Just come hang out and enjoy, talk about fishing or what's on your mind, and smile for the day.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Or if you didn't do your chores on Saturday and you have to do them on Sunday, you couldn't make it out.
JG, I remember the question last week, the Harlow Dobo.
Yeah.
He said, did you see he just found out that Mr. Frank Harlow passed away? He hand built the Harlow in his garage.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some of the the van. I had not heard of the name. What he's talking about there, for nobody that knows, dobro is a guitar type instrument. It has it looks like an acoustic guitar, but it has a metal piece in the middle of the body, and people use them a lot for slide guitar. They do some finger picking with dobros, but is that something that Donald has got his hands on, that he owns, or what? How did that come up? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But that's a good story. I love the story, Donald. And that's another thing about musical instruments. And I just had this conversation with my band. I brought in another sound guy to help us because we record all our rehearsals, and I have someone running the software on the recording side for us, so I don't have to bother with it. And we were talking about mojo of instruments last night, and when the people own instruments or you buy a brand new instrument, when you buy a brand new instrument and you pick up an instrument, whether that's a guitar, a fiddle, or whatever instrument it is, you have to play the instrument for a certain amount of time before the instrument gets tuned in and you're able to be at one with the instrument. You're not instruments don't play themselves, but the whole point of it is that instruments have mojo. And the story that Donald is saying here about the dobro, that builds the mojo of the instrument.
Well, you know what? I think it's the same way with whatever you feel passionate about. With fishing poles, the same thing. You get a brand new fishing
Right.
pole, it's got to have some casts out there that you get to see, or a reel. It's got to get some of that. Your car, if you're a big car person,
Yeah.
you won't get quite in tune with that car, but once you drive it for a little bit, man, it's just like it responds to you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you're into baseball, same thing. That bat, you have a favorite bat or favorite mitt,
Yeah.
and you get it. Remember back in the day, putting that mink seed oil on there,
Yeah.
breaking that mitt in, and
Yeah. We
man,
used to take talking about those baseball. I had played baseball for years, but I'd get a good glove, and the first thing I'd do is put that mink oil on there, like you're
yeah,
talking about, Stan,
yeah,
and I put the baseball in there. I'd take a belt and close the glove around it and
yeah,
tighten the
yeah,
belt around it and make the glove and leave that and then leave that
yeah.
glove wrapped around that baseball for I do it for 2 or 3 days.
Yep, and I'd sit there, I'd have the mid out, and I'd just be pop,
Pop.
punching the mid,
Yeah.
pop,
Yeah,
pop, or
throwing it
throwing
in
a
there.
ball
Throwing it
into it,
in there.
pop.
Get that leather broke in. And the other
Right.
thing I was thinking about too was with the new fishing rods. A new fishing rod hasn't lived till it has a fish scale on it.
And I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We have finally, Stan 3 and I had a first happen on Friday night on Jody's show. It was a first for us in all the years we've been fishing. We,
Wait
uh,
for it.
we
Wait for it.
actually, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait, we need I don't have a snare reel, but we'll do a cowbell roll for this. Stan's getting ready to reveal.
That's right. It was a very first, and I'm sure everybody else can relate to this. We, from the Veterans Tournament on Rogers Channel, Muskrat Adventures Channel, we won a Mad Catz Patriot Rod. We got it in the mail the other day.
Oh
We
wow.
had it out for the first time Friday night, and the very first fish that we caught was on that rod.
Awesome.
Never ever had where you bring out the new rod and it immediately catches the first fish. It's usually you got to go time and time before
Right.
you get one. But that was the first time ever that's happened to us, and it was awesome.
That is awesome, man. I swear.
18
That happened with
pounds.
my blue pen race. That happened when I first got it, man. I was so happy. And then after that, I went out probably didn't catch a fish with it for the next 3 trips.
Yeah.
But the first time
Yeah.
I caught a big fish, first cast, I'm like, wow, this is gonna be great.
We got 68 awesome people out there, and there he goes. He said he lived near him, and he'd been to his shop numerous times. Many country music stars play at Harlow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think
Isn't the dobro brought up in Kid Rock's song?
I don't reference it, but which song are you talking about?
Doesn't he say he's the best dobro player? Now, anyways, I could be wrong, but I thought that
I was trying to go with you on that, but I just my brain's
I
locked
could
up.
be wrong.
I
I
don't
could be
know.
wrong. I don't know the exact, but it was something about the best damn dobro player.
Yeah.
But could be wrong. Could be wrong, but
Buck Williams in the house. Good to see you.
thank you, Buck. And check out Buck Williams. He had some pretty cool. He had some pretty cool. He's been doing some AI artwork.
Yeah. I think I've heard. They've been talking about that on the Boar's Nest.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook, and I think he's going to drop some on YouTube. But check that out. That was pretty cool. He had cowboys riding dinosaurs, and it was pretty cool looking. Said it gave a whole new definition to high ho silver. And he's riding a
I want to be a cowboy.
baby.
Yeah. Stan, I'll be right back.
All right.
Eating the cow.
It was an old timer who drank his whiskey and had the best of time. There you go. Yeah, so definitely check out Buck Williams. The score, Curtis Blow. the best damn dobro player. That's right. We got Dan and Stan at 60. Timmy is at 37.4. Jody's at 31. 202 is at 4. Mac is at 0.22. And Danny Stone at 0.22. The Ballad of Curtis Lowe. There you go. I should have known. I should have asked LG straight. That should have been the first one. Yep. Leonard
Is
Skinner.
time rising for you guys too?
What's that?
No, I was asking, was time rising for you guys too? It's rising up right now, so. But like you say, it's heating up, man. It's heating up quite nicely. Mac, you still cold out there? I popped it away. It's getting kind of warm. I'd have to come out of my sweater, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's warming up out there by where Mac's at.
Yeah, I'm in the sun now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Be careful what you wish for, man. I wish I had half shade, half sun.
Ballad of Curtis Lowe by Leonard Skinner, and then I think Kid Rock redid that. It was Kid Rock one was sticking with me for some reason.
Just play the song, Stan. Play it, listen to it.
I sing so well. I sing so well that people might actually think that it's Leonard Skinner or Kid Rock. I'd get a copyright strike and all that. So.
Oh man, okay, understood, man.
Yeah. Brian B, what's up, bro? She had to show up. It says Mac can't fish worth a lick. Woo.
Phone call.
At least I do get out to fish.
Oh,
that was off the top rope. Did you hear Mac with the slam?
I heard it.
Yeah, they got me back on.
Brian was out there fishing this week. Brian B was out there fishing this week. He was having a lot of wind noise, so I didn't watch a lot of it because of it. But
that was the first time in like 6 months.
Well, he's changed jobs and he's done all kinds of stuff. So I feel his pain,
Yeah, they put me back on 6 nights a week.
Wow. It's weird. It just depends on what industry you work in. A lot of people have slowdowns or having some slowdowns. It just depends on the imports and whether you can get parts or not. It's just a crazy world out here.
Yeah.
So let's see. We lost 202. Dan and Stan are moving again. But I think it's the exact opposite is happening today of what I thought. Usually get those super cold nights. And it was, 30 here. It's 30 when we got up. And the sun coming out, warming it up. You would think that the bite would just be turning on fire.
Yeah, we came here because we got the baby with us, and the fences are block her from trying to run around.
Gotcha.
That's right.
If she didn't come with us, we'd be up to about 2 miles up.
Yoser in the house. Who's fishing? Is Hogleg? No, Hogleg's not in here.
Get up, Jody. Catch a big yoke.
A lot of new names in here for me, Stan. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see some new folks in here with us, hanging out.
Absolutely. So Brian said, wish I knew I had a lot of wind noise. I would have ended it. I had no clue. Yeah, I gotta go back to the, go
Oh,
ahead.
brother. As many shows as you've done about streaming, live stream shows, you know better. You're not getting off the hook with that.
I've got to go back to the Dollar Tree.
And
But you
get
can
some
get
more
'em-
curlers.
That's right. You can get them at the. You can get them at beauty shops too. I can't think of the name of some of the nationwide ones, but you can get them Walmart, just about anywhere. It's the little foam curlers.
Hey, Stan, I have one. I'll show it.
There you go.
Hang on. I'll be there. I'll be back in a minute.
For a price, you can't beat that for the dead cat. It's a block the wind noise, block background noise. Let's see, did I do that? Uh-oh. Ooh. Wow. I just had said about Dollar General, and a Dollar General ad just went. Boop. That's what the little ding. How crazy is that? I swear to God, they're listening all the time. Maybe that's just the old person in me saying that, but
It's not just you. We always talking about getting pizza from somewhere, and the ad had come up on the TV
ain't that something?
or on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, that happens a lot.
Yeah. I just got the new well, it's not new, but the PC Fun KI60 all black one.
Really?
I think I'm gonna get 3 more. They are smooth.
Yeah, I like the Chaos Reels. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to get any more, remember that right now they're having a Black Friday sale where the more you buy, you get a bigger discount. But if you don't
Yeah.
take advantage of that, Cat 18, Cat 18 is Palmetto Cat's. You get 18% off.
I used his for the first 3 I had.
There
The
you
blue
go.
one. I decided to use chunkies this time.
I didn't know he had one for Pisky Fun, but that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. I think this is the reason why I don't fish on this side. I'll be hearing people catching 40s, 50s, 60s over here. I can't even get a bite.
Sorry about that, Stan.
Oh, that's quite all right.
My wife, she's cleaning out a room and doing stuff. But anyway, I've got this curling iron here. So what this is just a curling iron. Like, you can buy them you can get 20 of these or something, the Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, or whatever. It's just a piece of foam. Now, I've seen Austin make one out of a peg float one time. So the curling iron, you just slid it, put a slit in it, and then you poke a hole in the other side of it for the power cord to go through. And then on your phone, so the speaker is on the microphone is on the bottom of your iPhone or whatever you have. So you just, where the power cord goes into the back of the phone, so your microphone is here for your voice, and you just slide the curler over the microphone, And then you plug your power cord into that because you're going to need battery backup power when you're live streaming, for those that don't know. And it just fits on there like that. So that really makes it makes or breaks a video whether people will watch it or not. And you know, if you've got a bunch of noise or sounds going on and people get annoyed with it, they'll watch it for a few minutes and then they'll turn it off. But that's the little curler. This is nothing new, but and it's a cheap way of doing it. There's hardly any money in that.
Absolutely. And I first saw that on Parker Outdoors, Jerry Parker.
Yep.
And I'm
Parker
sure
Pursuits.
Parker Pursuits, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's if you're gonna, and that's even if you're, you know, it's great for the lives, but even if you're gonna just do some you're gonna be outside and you want to film or shoot some video,
Yeah.
It'll help with that too.
Yeah. I see Skipjack Cindy's in the house.
922 throwing shots at Brian.
Oh, surely not. Bubbles! Bubbles!
Pontoon Jody wants to know, is JG really explaining the use of a hair roller?
Yeah. Yeah. I drank from a garden hose, Jody, and I had a lead-based paint on my crib.
I thought it was even funnier because at least, you know, you and I have hair.
Yeah.
I thought it was even funner.
I don't know. Getting a little thin, Stan.
Yeah, it was even more funner when
More funner. There's your word.
Austin
More
and
funner.
Dustin, when Austin and Dustin, who both have no hair, were trying to describe how to use a hair roller.
Oh gosh, that is funny. Good morning, Cindy. Thank you.
That's right. I think I'm saying it right. Yoser.
Yep.
Pulling for Pontoon Jody.
I don't know if
it.
that may be one of Jody's friends. I don't know who that is.
I know as soon as you start saying something about filming, there's Guerrero. Stan, we don't film things anymore.
It's all digital format.
That's right. We record them.
So we have my wife has a one of those little Polaroid cameras that you buy at Walmart, and you push the button, it goes, and a little picture comes out, and you let it dry. She has more fun with that. So when I have musicians and stuff come in, and she'll take a little snapshot of that with that Polaroid and give it to them, and it seems to be a big hit. I think I have a few over here on the refrigerator from where people have been in here, you know, they say that you can. They're in. I don't know if it's Android, iPhone, or what, but you can, once you take a photo, you can switch the photo over to that look, to the Polaroid look.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Everything you know how it goes. Everything comes back.
Hey, you know what? The camera's laying right here. Check it out. Check this out, Steve.
Oh, there you go. Isn't that something?
I told you this studio is like a museum, man.
There you go.
So your little picture comes out the bottom. But this is one of my wife's favorite toys. She loves her little Polaroid. And this thing's called, I don't know if y'all can see the name of it. I'm still working on my lighting and stuff in here in the studio. Is it Instax
or Instax or?
Yeah, it says Instax, INSTAX Mini 9 is what it's called. And you can get them at Walmart. And you can buy color film or black and white film for them.
Boy, remember when the Polaroids, the actual old school Polaroid first came out, and that was like, man, this is the greatest thing ever. Nothing will ever top this. And then, you know, camcorder and all that other.
Over here in the studio closet, I still have a VHS camcorder. One of the original VHS the big
Oh
tape.
wow.
I have one of those over here in the closet, and then I also have an 8mm camera, a Sony 8mm, and then my wife collects cameras. She has like she'll get this really old stuff, and she got movie projectors, all kinds of stuff. She loves that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Wait a minute, I'll see if I've got a picture over here that my wife took of somebody on the fridge.
A runny nose.
But yeah, you always remember.
Besides,
You remember the old school cameras? You didn't. Oh, here we go.
I'm here because of the baby.
So here's the little Polaroid picture. So this was on the studio refrigerator, and this is Mr. Crowley, our cat. He's laying there with his little toy.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that something? Just little Polaroids. That's so funny, you know, when my wife takes when my wife takes the pictures with a Polaroid, and I think her favorite part is when the film's coming out of the camera. Goes, she just gets all excited. She's funny. Lord, Miss Lisa, she's a good one.
So let's see. Rebel River Cat's in here.
Yeah, Buck's saying he has some old Bellows cameras from his granddad's.
Oh, there you go. Yep, Buck Williams. Okay, so for those just coming in, I'll give an update on the score. Dan and Stan, and it was, that first hour was wild. It was on fire. Then that second hour, the sun came out, and you're thinking it was going to even heat up even more, but it just kind of, I don't think there's been a fish caught. But we have Dan and Stan at 60. Timmy is at 37.4. Jody's at 31. 202 is at 4. Max at 0.22. And Danny's went off to move to a different spot so we can get ready for his live that'll be coming up in about an hour and a half. 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. Danny Stone Outdoors. Make sure you check that out.
How come when Stan 3 fishes on STANday, I don't catch a fish?
I don't know, Mac. That's a good question.
Hey, Stan, is Jody got a fish on?
I got a fish on, but I can feel it moving, but I don't know if it's hung up or if it's just that big.
Well, let's hope it's just that big, Jody.
I don't know.
For you.
Whoa. Looks like it's moving. Jody, if it's not moving at all, I don't know.
She might be snagged up.
Looks like it's snagged, right? Yeah.
I can't budge it. I can
Jody,
feel
why
it
don't you
move every second.
put it in the rod holder?
You think he's hung up on something?
I didn't hear. A lot of times that trick, if you just let it, there you go. You got it.
Let the drag out.
Let the drag out a little bit.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, this StreamYard has been bad with the. You can let the.
What do you think?
It looks like you're hung up. I would loosen the drag up a little bit, and hopefully it'll pull itself out of there.
It's definitely a fish.
James did it the other night. Remember?
I've done this 2 or 3 times and thought I was hung up and walked off and left it, and then the wheel starts pulling drag and it just bumps up in the air and takes off, and I lose it.
Oh, that's you know what? If it's hung up, that's your only choice. You can either try to force it out or give it some time, and it'll come out on its own. Hopefully,
I'll give it some slack. See what
that's
it
what.
does.
Remember, that's what James did the other night.
Hey, I don't know if my phone's gonna die. I got the 10% warning already. So if we drop out, that's what happened.
All right, we've got 20 minutes left. Damn River Boys.
Stan, I'll
Yeah.
be right back. I'm helping my wife load the car. I'll be right back.
All right, JG. Thank you. Thank you. So, Damn River Boys is out there. How's it going? River Rat, good to see you.
I think she ready to get out again. She just opened the door.
Let's see. Curtis is saying probably hung on that marker buoy out there. Could be, could be. So we got just under 20 minutes left. So far, the big fish of the day was the 43 that Stan caught. Timmy's had a 24.4. Jody had an 18. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Been 8 fish caught so far today. What's that? A little over 132 pounds of fish caught so far.
This one's hung up too. So it's hung up.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's a lot of times that's what the big fish. There'll be reason they're there is a lot of they're not in open water. So current depth and structure. Catfish will definitely, most of your predator fish will definitely relate to some sort of structure. So there's always that chance. If you're not getting hung up every once in a while, you're not in the right spot.
Shoot, that bird. No.
Did it pop off?
It's a bad bird nest too.
Oh no.
I want to get a bridge next. We go on the other side of that bridge.
60 awesome people still out there. Thank you everybody for coming in today. I definitely appreciate it. We just over 15 minutes left. Definitely, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, if you enjoyed the show today at all, that's greatly appreciated. Buck
Hey,
Williams
Stan, I
says,
got a note. I got a note from the wife, right? You remember
Uh-huh.
we talked about this before? She doesn't interrupt me while we're live.
Yeah, she puts the
Yeah,
note.
It's got.
Aw,
Isn't that cool?
that's pretty cool. That's the way to do it.
Notes.
I thought I saw a little heart on there, JG.
Oh yeah, she don't love me a bit.
Buck Williams,
You know,
is saying,
that's pretty cool though. You know, we've been together for 23 years, married, whatever, but I know. It's just if you marry the right person, it's an awesome thing.
That's right. Absolutely. My lovely wife and I have been 33 years.
What did y'all do that you're trying to get out the doghouse? There's a lot of sucking up going on.
Uh-huh.
You might got
Dan,
everybody else fooled. I know
all
what's up.
right, 3. You come talk to us when you get 50 years old. Let me know how that's working out for you.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you
Whatever
don't
it is
forget.
that think badges. I got 2 hung up on it.
Jody must have went across a cable or something. They run trot lines out there. There's no commercial fishing in the Tennessee River, right, Jody?
I don't know.
I wouldn't think
Beats
so.
me, but I know one of them's got a fish on it because I can feel it pulling.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
wrapped around. It's one of those deals. Sometimes you just have to reel everything in and take the boat over there and try to see if you can get it to
It's
work
right
loose at a
behind the
different
boat,
angle.
which has got me so twisted because I casted both of them off far and they're stuck right behind the boat.
Huh.
So something might have got them and swam to whatever's under there.
Good possibility. But once it gets
Yeah.
like that, Jody, that's your only 2 choices is give it a little bit of slack and hopefully it swims itself out, or you just pull it until it either comes out or snaps off. And a lot of
I can
times it
usually
snaps.
drive around and get them loose, but I can tell them ain't coming loose. Whatever they're on.
Yeah.
I can't even budge it.
Yeah, we saw you. Like I was hoping that was just a big old fish that had you like that, but
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
me too.
that's what we all
But
hoping
I
for.
got some big reels and I can lift logs up off the bottom, but that ain't moving. Whatever
yeah,
it
Yeah.
is.
Looks
maybe
like
some.
Rebel River Cats is headed out to a side job. Good day, everyone. See you later.
All right, Doug. Thank you, Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for being a big part of STANday. Jam River Boys saying I'm gonna have to do one of these STANdays in the future. River Rat 3030. That's what I was thinking. Well, it's funny you bring that up. If you'd like to fish on a STANday, all you got to do is email us at the number 2 standsfishing@gmail.com, or reach out to me on Facebook, or if you see me on another show, just give me the heads up. I'll try to get the link to you. If not, and you're not sure if you're going to go out and you happen to be out on a Sunday morning and want to come up, just say, "Hey, can I have the link?" and we'll get it to you then on Sunday. But it's that simple. McWhiskers heading up to the lake. Great stream stand. Everybody have a great day. Well, you too, McWhiskers. Thank you. So glad you found your way to the Catfish family here. Great to have you aboard. Thank you for the support. And hope you have a safe travels and good luck out there today. But yeah, so anybody's welcome to come up. And even if we have free spots like this, we've got, we 6 or 7 that we've had that left a couple of spots, and you wanted to come up and ask a question or talk about something else you got coming up or whatever. You're more than welcome. If we got a spot, you're more than welcome to come up and talk for a few.
All he'll do is kick you off.
That's right. That's the worst
Yeah.
that could happen.
If it don't work out, he'll just kick you off. No.
That's true. That is the the only the only thing that I've seen is every once in a while when you're doing that, and it's the more you do this now, you kind of get used to it. But
Yeah.
especially the late nights, you gotta be there's sometimes where the stranger will get out there, and
Yeah.
you never know what might pop up if you know what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Or there you go. Thank you. Rhonda's probably I would say for sure that Rhonda probably sends out way more links for a STANday than I do. She is much better at it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you, Rhonda.
She does a good job.
We get it for you. Absolutely. Thank you, Rhonda.
Hey, we lost 202, didn't we?
Yeah, we lost 202, and I've been looking. He hasn't came He hasn't showed back up in the basement like the last time when I left him down there. There you go. Rhonda says she's wearing her Damn River Girls shirt this morning. Oh, and that's speaking of wearing the shirts and the swag, that's kind of oh, kind of the JG rule there. The
Mhm.
.22 for wearing 2 stand swag.
Yeah.
Four
I
cloth.
don't have mine on today, but I wear a Catfish Gear shirt. That's one of Pontoon Jody's sponsors.
Oh, I had my Catfish shirt on before this morning. I was going to wear it fishing and took it off.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll let Jody shout out her sponsors here before we take off. But
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my new boot, my cow boot. I gotta show you my cow boot.
yeah. Oh, it's gone, Missy. Yeah, I've been having some heck with my phones and my cable. We have Verizon. We upgraded the cable and our phones, and I've had nothing but problems with both for the past 2 weeks. Pretty much the big thing with the boat is you want to make sure that the when you go to check it out, you want to check. Obviously, you want to check the trailer. Look for rust on the frame of the trailer. Make sure that's in good shape. Tires on the trailer, etc. Check around for that. Also, the motor, you definitely want to hear it running. Check, depending on what type of boat, is there any weak spots or leaks? Yeah. Well, here we go. Oh, come on now. We got 8 minutes left. Why is this acting up on me here?
Anyway, this is a cow boot, like Stan 3 and Stan wear all the time, and they're working on some sponsorship with those folks. It's a really nice fishing boot. It has a neoprene inside. Keep your feet dry. They're not insulated. We had this conversation last week about some winter gear and wear, but really nice fishing boot. Really soft. It has a big pad down in here. Real comfortable. Got one of those deck type grips on it for non-slide grip for the boat decks. And it's just and it looks really well made. And so, but you can get these on Amazon. It's Kal, Cakalkal.
And bam, there it is. And this, you can see it does. We have been wearing the heck out of these, not only fishing, but even out to the stores, out on blacktop. And you can see the tread is holding up great. I have wore these. Actually, these are probably more comfortable than just dang Skechers that I have. Just a pair of regular sneakers. So really comfortable shoe. And we are down to the 6-minute warning, but we will have a should be getting that this week, where we'll have the discount code for those. And they have also insulated, like the insulated hunting boots or the muck boot style. They have the taller ones. They have a whole variety of different ones, but for boat fishing, these are amazing. And
Yeah.
the grip is the part that I like the best because I don't slip at all wearing them.
Yeah, there was Shirley T was asking a question. Stan Jean wants to know if you have a code for the cow boots.
We should have it this coming up week.
Cool Cat's Fishing in the house said, sorry I missed the show. James, welcome in. Always glad to see you hanging out. Miss Jody's froze up there. I think she's
Yeah.
frozen. Oh, there she is. She's back. Fishing Fever back in the house.
Well, and I have an issue with that too, Ernie, and that's the other good thing with putting these on. Like I have a hard time getting shoes on and off and stuff in these. With it being neoprene, however you want to say it, they've got some. Yeah, they get some stretch in there, and they're very comfortable.
Yeah, and they're not real tight on your ankles.
Cool Cat's Fishing is out there. Let's see.
Damn River Boys is in there say it smells like feet up in here.
Well, you know what? That's the other great thing about these. You would think that they would your feet don't really sweat a lot in here. I was surprised at that. So there really isn't. It does control the odor pretty well. I was really surprised with that. But let's see. It smells like feet up in here. Oh my goodness.
Funny. You gotta love that, dude.
Cool Cats, the fishing has been it was hot as heck could be during the first hour. Cooled off during the second and third hour here. We got we got Dan and Stan at 60. They had a caught a 43 and a 17. And it looks like we lost them.
Yeah, I think Stan 3's phone was at 10%.
We have
Timmy's got a fish on, I believe.
Yep.
Well, Dan is center at 60. Timmy is in second at 37.4. Only needs a 22.7 to take the lead.
Well, he's already pulled 124 out of there today, so maybe he's doing good.
I don't think he's going to be 22.
Got 3 minutes left. My phone should make it. Yeah, I'm trying. It's the little cord. Well, you got 3 minutes to get another bite there, Timmy. There it went. I was trying to get it to go to solo layout.
Got it.
Nice.
Little guy.
Well, get you that much closer at least.
I don't know. It doesn't look too small.
He's probably about 5, 6 pounds.
Curtis says, I thought Timmy was on a boat. Nope, just right on the bank.
Nope, on the bank.
Yeah.
On the bank.
Let's see. The last time you were on a boat that you were fishing STANday, you were out fishing with what's that?
Aircraft One.
Aircraft One. There you go. Think I would have remembered that name.
All right, go.
Uh-oh. Jam River Boys is saying Timmy don't fish out his spots.
Yeah, Dan. Dan likes to fish right out here in front of him, right here in front of me. One of his favorite spots.
Well, we can see why. That's fish number 3 for you today. So far, a 13 and a 24. Danny Stone says, I'm leaving a bunch of stuff in the truck. I can see it, but they can't see me. The trap is set. Yeah, it's a shame.
All right. Minus the group, we got 9 pounds.
Nice.
9 pounds. All right.
Good job,
9 pounds.
Timmy.
And there it is. It is noon. So that puts Timmy up. Well, just furthered your second place lead there. Brought you up to 46 for.
Go.
Thank you, Steve Ransom. Appreciate that. You know, Stan's been doing it for years, and I'm new to YouTube, and this is kind of an accident that I've been able to come up and hang out with Stan quite a bit on the Sundays, and I've enjoyed the show, and we do try to keep it entertaining, and you know, it's educational or entertaining. You know, we're entertainers in the business, and but you want everybody to have a good Sunday morning. And two Stands fishing is where it's at on Sunday morning. Everybody's there, and we've got a new member to the family too. We got Mr. Bobblehead. I foresee Mr. Bobblehead's going to have some good stories in the future.
I foresee. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's going to be a good show coming up soon there, Stan.
Well, thank you, Bobblehead. Thank you, thank you. We may have to come up with a name for Bobblehead too.
I think we're going to.
So we got Bob. We'll call him Bob.
Okay, we'll go with Bob. But you know, you can always.
I like Bobblehead Dan.
Bobblehead Dan.
Bobblehead Dan. Hey, before it's 12:02. And I didn't know if Miss Jody can hear us. I know she's having some issues today. I didn't know if she wanted to plug her sponsors a little bit before we go, or anyone else.
So Jody ended up with 31 pounds of fish today, a 5-pounder, 8-pounder, and an 18. And she had those other ones on that, who knows what could have happened there. So yeah, Jody, if you want to go ahead and shout out some of your sponsors. Or not.
She can't hear good, Stan.
So I got a delay. Well, you've got your own sponsor, so I don't want to boost mine on top of you.
Oh, that's quite all right. A lot of them are
Will you stop, Jody? Just stop.
Oh my goodness.
But thanks for letting me come out and fish.
Awesome. Well, thank you. As you can see there, Catfish clothing. Make sure you check them out. Jody 20. You got Triple City Anglers. Their link is out in the description. You got Jody 10 there. Two Stands 10 there. But Jody, thank you. Appreciate you coming up as always. Don't forget, on Friday nights we got Cat Chat at 8:00, followed by the Pontoon Jody Flathead Challenge on Friday nights. Always a great time. We had a blast fishing it this past week, and congratulations on winning that, Jody. So with that being said, we'll go over to thank you, Jody. Mac, anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
I think I'm gonna retire fishing. I can't catch nothing out here.
Well, we'll blame Stand 3 for today. How about that?
I can take that. I had fun. Always have fun.
That's it.
Glad to get the baby out here, get some fresh air.
Yeah, get some sun, get some vitamin D.
And you know what, Mac? When you got the baby out there, that's the main thing. You know that she's safe with the fence there, and you're out there with your family, and that's really that's what STANday's about, man. Getting out there, getting in the air, getting your family out there. That is awesome. So
all the time.
We definitely appreciate it. Thanks for being part of the Two Stands family, Mac. I really appreciate you.
Anytime.
All right, my friend, and we'll go to Chesapeake. Oh, and by the way, bye Diamond, bye Crystal.
Yeah.
See you later.
She is just too cute. Oh my goodness. You know, you meet her and you fall in love with her. So oh, here we go. Bye, baby. Look at that. Man, Max, she is growing.
Yeah, her birthday's in what? The 28th.
Oh,
The
right.
28th,
Oh wow.
really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. My granddaughter's is the 25th.
Oh wow.
That's cool. Well,
Oh yeah.
How old she gonna be?
5.
5. Woo. Yeah, I think she was
Who
3 when
else?
I met her.
Yeah, Haz's son's going is the 26th or the 27th.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool. Well,
Not
Mac, thank you. Happy birthday to Diamond. Timmy.
Oh, let me get out here.
congratulations, Timmy. You're the winner today on the stand
Well,
day with that awesome fish. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're second place. See,
Hey man.
but really in stand day, second place is the real winner.
that's right. You know how I roll. But you are the
Oh
remaining.
yeah,
You're the remaining
definitely.
angler
Being
with the
second to
highest
last.
weight. So.
Oh man, dude, I had a great day today. So yeah, I don't normally fish from this side. I usually fish from the other side of the river, normally from the bank. Now, this is a boat ramp right here. I usually, when I come out here with Aircraft One, this is where we launch from, and we have always marked fish right off about 100 yards off the bank. And so this is the first time I've came down here and tried for the bank, and it produced pretty good today. So I had a great time.
It sure
Yeah.
did. It
Yeah,
sure did.
Timmy, and I always enjoy watching you fish. You're a really good fisherman. You're always bringing in the fish and keeping it entertaining. Love your little weight setup. Your little tripod you set up to weigh in the fish. It's
Yeah,
you do an awesome job, man. Really glad to see you.
I like gadgets and
Absolutely.
gadgets.
Me too.
But so
Yeah,
thank you,
thank
Timmy.
y'all.
Make sure you check out Chesapeake
Yeah,
Bay Catfishing. His link is out in the description. Timmy goes live, and I got a great channel over there. So make sure you check out his channel
yep,
out there.
Hmm.
And
yep. Thank you.
JG, anything you want to add before we jump out of here?
Yeah, Danny Stone was in here earlier. He jumped out about an hour or so ago, but he has lots of sponsors as well. I think River Cat Tackles is one of his sponsors. I know that you had mentioned the River Cat Tackles with Jody, so I don't know his code. I apologize. Stan may know that.
I believe
I'm
it's
sure
Danny. I believe it's Danny 10, but
it may be, but
I'm not sure.
I wanted to plug Danny, and then since Danny can't be in here to say goodbye or good afternoon to everyone, I'll say it for him. He always says the same thing. I love my catfish brothers and my catfish sisters, and I see you real soon.
And there it is. Yeah,
That's what Danny says.
and I concur. Much
Mhm.
love for Danny. Much love for everybody out there.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. DSO
Yeah.
10, there it is. And what I did is I did a redirect to Danny's show.
Oh,
So
good.
once I hit end, even though his show isn't started yet, you can go over there and you can hit a reminder. So this way, when he does go live, if you're not subscribed to him yet, it'll take you right over there. You can hit the reminder, say hello in the chat real quick, and by all means subscribe while you're there if you haven't. That'll help out
Mhm.
Danny there. And thank you, Shirley. With that being said, yeah, I can't say it much better than much love for everybody out there. We are jumping out of here. Thank you, JG. Always appreciate that. And deuces, we're gone as soon as it ends.